Hello, welcome to the live, guys. Just waiting for everybody to join. My friend's supposed to be joining me today as well. But welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I had to do Saw 2 as the background photo because I just think the revenge dress is really, really funny. And I said I was gonna do it the last lives. When Dallas plays next, you should do a live reaction. I would love to see the crash outs. I'm actually supposed to be going to the next Dallas game. That's what the plan is, at least right now. So my review is probably gonna be late, guys. Probably by a few hours. I may rewatch the game when I get home. I have really good seats. It was a gift. It was a gift. Okay. So I'm very appreciative for that. So I should be actually going to the next game. What games? What games do we have coming up? We have Dallas on Friday, and then who else is playing? Let me see. So we have the Sky, and then we have the Connecticut Sun, which Angel's not playing, and then they don't have a timetable for. Oh, I have my Angel shirt. I forgot to say that. But there's no timetable for Angel's return. So we do not know when she's going to be coming back. The stuff to say about Marina is crazy, and my bias for saying Marina is 3 times better than that girl. How can you compare a shooting guard to a point guard, though? I don't know. Like that kind of doesn't make sense. And what are they saying about Marina? Like what did they say? I didn't see that. So Chicago, and then the. Do you think Paige is going to play Friday because of her back? I don't know. I do not know, to be honest with you, because she's fell on her back like the last 3 games. And I'm very concerned about that. I'm really concerned about that. So you think that she wouldn't, but she has some days to rest. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do at all. Like, I really don't. I'm really concerned about Paige's back right now. Who's the point guard? Who's the point guard for what? The Connecticut Sun? I don't know who their point guard is. I don't know. Who's the PG out of them two? Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I wanted to say this. I watched the last live. And there were sometimes I would read comments if you guys asked me questions and I forgot to answer the question. So if you guys do that and I read your question and I do not answer, please comment, hey, you forgot to answer my question, because I did that a few times and I apologize about that. I'll try to read every single comment. But yeah. I'm praying for Chicago Sky today. Like, it's just, the Chicago Sky is just not, it's not good right now. I don't know. You can only hope things get better for next year, but Angel, request that trade for me because I can't keep watching this. The Valkyries and the Mystics, I'm not hungry again. And then we have New York Aces, and then Atlanta Dream. And see, I don't know why those are so late. They should have a game. I was going to say they should have a game on right now, but I'm on live, so that doesn't even work. And then Friday, Fever Mystics, not hungry. Chicago Valkyries, not hungry. We play the Sparks. And then Atlanta and Seattle again on Friday. And then Phoenix and the Aces, bro. We're the only good game. Did you see the video of Camilla being lazy? Which one? I saw this one at the beginning of the season where she was like asking for the ball and then she put her hands down when she realized she wasn't going to get it. I thought that was so funny. I'm watching New York BS Aces. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. The New York should be putting belt to the Aces. They should be, because all the Aces have really is Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, because Chelsea Gray has been selling this year in a big way. Like, I don't think I've seen her play a good game this year. Jewel Lloyd's been good off the bench, but like I said, you didn't bring her to come off the bench. You brought her to start. Thoughts on K-Mac? Why are you trolling me right now? But I'll answer this honestly. I like Kayla McBride. As a player, she's a good shooting guard. She was in a slump. She got out of it. I don't know how she's been doing since Fia's been out, because I have not watched since Fia's out, because I only watched the links for Fia. Like, that's it. So I'm waiting for her to go back so I can actually watch the team again. Can you believe Maisha Hines-Allen had 9 assists? Not really, but this is going to do wonders for her PR with Chris and the people who thinks that she's a good facilitator. What do we think about the Rachel point guard situation? Rachel Banham is not a point guard. Rachel Banham is a shooting guard. Like, stop trying to have her run the offense. But, like, we are not hungry at all. We are not hungry at all. I just don't like her playing that point guard role at all. Like, I just don't think it's a good idea. Tanking for a Dallas win Friday. It would be nice. It would be nice. A shooter guard? Did I say a shooting guard? I thought I said shooting guard, but if I said that, then, I said it wrong. It would be nice to have a win Friday. I don't know. I hope it's going to be a shootout. Yeah, a shooting guard off the bench. Exactly, a shooting guard off the bench. I'm not saying Rachel Banham should be starting. I've never said that. But they're having her start, but I'm just saying, if you're going to start her, then have her play shooting guard. Why would she be playing point guard? That doesn't make any sense to me, personally. But yeah, with Friday, what I was saying was, what is it called? I hope that it's a really high scoring game because our defense very much bothers me and the Sparks defense is terrible. So I'm hoping that it's a really competitive high scoring game. It's like a shootout and we'll see who wins. But I hope that's what it is on Friday. So that's kind of my hopes. Fake Lynx fan. I'm not a fake Lynx fan. I'm a fan of players. I'm not a fan of the team. Like, I don't know. They were giving me hell for my Lynx necklace. It looks nice. It looks nice. I don't know. I only watch for fee. Like, I'm supposed to be happy about Courtney Williams hoops. I'm not moved. Like, I'm sorry. The chances that Sky get Miles next year is kind of high, so it's fine. Is it, though? Because the Sky don't have their pick. Remember? The Minnesota Lynx have their pick. So no matter how terrible they play this year, it doesn't matter because Minnesota gets to benefit off of that. They do have the Connecticut Suns pick, but the picks are based off of the record of the last 2 years, I believe. So it's skewed because Connecticut was good and then everybody left. So I don't know what their chances are to get Olivia Miles. The streets told me she's a defensive liability, and the Sky's defense is already not the best. So I don't know. I think Dallas will have a chance to win versus the Sparks. If Paige plays, absolutely. Paige keeps us in every game. The Sparks have a really good offensive system going on. You got Kelsey Plum. You got Rakia. Her last few games haven't been great, but she's due for a bounce back, I feel. De'Erica has been playing great as well. They have some other good pieces. So they have a really good offense. So it really depends just how well both teams shoot. I think we probably have better defense for them when we try. Their defense is terrible, but it's really an ass-off in regards to defense, I think. Banham has been playing well as shooting guard. When I last saw her playing, she was picking it up, but I have not watched the Sky game since Angel's not playing. I wish we kept Marina and Dana Evans, bro. You cannot be trolling me about no damn Dana Evans, bro. Brick after brick after brick. Dana Evans is fucking ass. And now she's putting up 8 points off of the fucking bench and talking about, oh, you need to apologize to Dana Evans. You act like she's putting up Sabrina numbers. Why the fuck would I apologize to Dana Evans? She was fucking shit last year. You're supposed to be one of the main contributors, and so many times you sold, so many times you don't want to pass to the fucking post and do what you're supposed to do. She was fucking ass. Like, why would I want to keep Dana Evans? Marina, she wanted to go. I don't blame her because Chicago's not a good situation, but then, Connecticut is not a good situation right now. I'm seeing Wings versus Sparks in person. I'm so excited. Same. I should be going to that game. Hey, Ree, the Sun pick. Yeah, they have the Sun pick. I saw almost the whole Sky team at the mall 2 days ago. Okay, period. OMG, saw Two's revenge dress on my screen. I had to do it. The streets, exactly, because that's what the streets be telling me. Sky will most likely have 5, but if Sparks make playoffs, Miles has a chance to fall to 5. Do you guys think that she's going to fall to 5, though? Like, is the draft class really that good? Because I hear a lot of good stuff about her. I have not seen the tape, but do you guys really think she's going to fall all the way down to 5? Rakia is good. She's just inconsistent. The last few games she's been selling. She'll put a good stretch of games together. So she'll come back. I don't know. I believe in that. Let me see. Sparks versus Dallas is going to come down to who wants it more. Yeah, possibly. It's just whenever we get down, like people said, everybody gives up besides Paige. So it's just like, I'm really not hungry. I don't know if Arike is going to play. And then if Arike plays, it's like people said, we play better without Arike. That's one of the reasons why we were able to have stuff. Because whenever you ball hog and then you are breaking over and over and over again, we were already going through enough the other day. Arike plays, I'm not so sure that we win that game. Okay? Especially when Arike is shooting well, it's like she forgets how to pass the ball to other people. So I don't know. It really probably is going to come down to that and coaching, but Lynn Roberts, I don't know. I don't really think she's that great of a coach anyways. Like the defense, look at that. I don't know. I think she probably just has better personnel, so it's maybe making her look better than she is right now, but I don't know. Neither of them with me. Reese talk about make me mad. No, you're going to mess up the live. Do we remember when they had Chen on the bench at the start for Dana? Kennedy Carter, you mean? Chicago Sky 2024. I try not to think about it, but yeah, that's insane. And like I said, Teaspoon's rotations last year were terrible. That's why I don't know why so many people were talking about, we missed Teaspoon and da-da-da. She had the worst rotations in the league last year. She was terrible. They said she's not falling to 5. They said Miles is top 3, I think. You're live again, yay, period. Arike never looks to Paige. That's what I'm saying, though. What do you think about people saying Sony should win Rookie of the Year? Like I said, they're delusional. It's that simple. Paige 13 20-point games already. Paige breaking records left and right. And Paige has been number 1 scoring option all year in the way that they defensively planned her. Sony didn't become a main option on her team until 2 games ago. And Sony Rookie of the Year, when Paige, every single game that she's had double figures. I'm not moved by that. I'm sorry. I'm not moved by that. It's two completely different situations. And Paige has been fantastic as a guard in this league, so it makes no sense to me. I kind of miss Chicago Sky 2024. Why do you miss Chicago Sky 2024, though? I don't miss that at all, bro. I watched this one game versus the Connecticut Sun. It was because I saw this highlight clip. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip, but it was this one where Angel was guarding DeWanna Bonner one-on-one, and she locked her down, okay? DeWanna was pissed. She did not get it off before the shot clock violation. So I was like, you know what? Let me watch this full game, and that game was terrible. It was awful, awful hoops. That was one of the only good moments of that game, okay? And that's the same game where AT choke slammed Angel. So I was like, oh my god. Now they've made amends, you know, and it is what it is, but I was like, oh my god. And they over here saying Sonya has more 25 plus games, and I'm like, are they for real? She has like one extra game with 25 points. I'm not moved. So I don't think she has a 30-point game. Paige had a 35-point game against the Phoenix Mercury, and I'm supposed to be moved, bro. Saw 2, she could not guard Paige that game. You look at the highlight, she scored on Saw 2 a bunch of times where they could not guard her that game. What do you think about Sonya as a player? I like Sonya as a player. I think that she's good for what she does, you know, 3 and D. Yeah, I think she's a solid player. I enjoy to watch her as a player. She has good defense. She can hit the 3. She's someone who's unselfish. She passes her teammates. I enjoy Sonya. I like the highlights. It's just her fans irritate me, but I'm not going to let that bleed over into what I think about her as a player because I don't feel like that's fair. But I like Sonya. I mean... Let me see. Sky versus Seattle when Angel put up 29 or something was good last year. I think you're talking about 27 and 10 game, and I think that's the one when Kennedy had 33, and then Angel had 2 threes. Reese for a dagger. That was cinema. And then after that, the season went to fucking shit, bro. It was never good again after that game. It never was. Sonya's career high is 28 and Paige's is 35. Exactly, bro. It's two different things. You're the GOAT. Thank you. Agreed. I think Sonya's a good player, but she's just not Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. It's unfair, the kind of stuff that they're putting on to Sonya. No shade. Like, the role that Sonya's going to play to her team is different than what Paige is going to play to her team, respectfully. And putting all the kind of stuff on her, like, that's just setting her up to fail, okay? Paige is a generational player. Paige is a one-of-a-kind player. You compare her to other players like that. No shade. It's disrespectful to Sonya. Like, just let Sonya ball out, let her do what she does, and let her be a good asset to her team, and you can appreciate what she does. But then whenever people start trying to compare her to Paige and start trying to hate on Paige, you're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose every time. It is what it is. After All-Star break, Chicago Sky, it was not good. It was not good. Sonya fans or CC fans that don't want Paige to get her flowers. I mean, I think that's some of them. But, what is it called? I don't think that that's all of them. You know, I think that'd be very disingenuous to say that. I'm sure she has genuine fans that have been watching her from Notre Dame and fans in the DMV that like what she's been doing. So I definitely think she has her own fans. I think that's just part of it. And I think it's just nasty that they're using her to push the agendas and all that other stuff. I like Sonya. I truly do. It's just those people that annoy me. But I'm not, like, that's not her fault, like, what people are, you know, doing. Am I delusional for saying Angel is taking Neesman's starting spot if she was to go to New York? Well, isn't she going to be starting until Stewie gets back? I think Stewie said she wanted to get back by her birthday. What was that? I think that's the 27th. So, I mean, yeah, that is what it is. Like, I don't know. But I think it's just temporary. Like, I think Stewie will be back, so. Just one move Sonya had on Paige. They highlighted it and saying Sonya is Rookie of the Year. Like, that wasn't, bro. They moved the goalpost. The Sonya and CC fan base are putting something on Sonya that she probably doesn't want. Sonya's just chilling, bro. Like, they do too much. It wasn't even that much of a move. Just regular move, and Paige was still in motion. Hoping for a double points for PP5 before the season ends. You mean another double-double? I would like another double-double for Paige, but they sell her assist. So that's what the problem is. She was close to getting one yesterday, but then they sold the assist again. She had 8 assists. So at least she had 8 assists, but every week the assist leaderboard comes out on Twitter, guys, and every week I get so mad because I'm just like, imagine if Paige had good teammates, where she would be on the assists, bro. Like, they just sell her assists so bad. Like, any game Paige has low assists, that's not Paige's fault. They just sell the assists. Like, that's just period. So, I hope she gets another double-double. But having a double-double against Minnesota, that's impressive to me. So, when we play Minnesota again, I am nervous. But the good news is at least we have Haley Jones this time. I think Haley Jones is going to help us this time. It's just she has to stay out of the foul trouble. She does. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But that is not at home, I believe. I think we already played them at home twice. Do we know where All-Star Weekend is going to be next year? I heard rumors that it was going to be in Vegas. I saw someone say UConn isn't winning anything because Paige isn't there anymore. That's just rage bait, bro. They got AZ Fudd, they got Sarah Strong, Sarah Williams. I hear good things about her. I mean, they got good players. They got good players. You know, they got a good bench. They got continuity from last year. You know, great coach. Like, I think UConn repeats. I don't know. Like, it's just rage bait, bro. Like, nobody's saying that. I really don't see Flau'jae going any higher than 7, but some people are saying she's going to go 4. The consensus from what I've seen online is people saying that Flau'jae is going to go top 5. So, I mean, that's fine. I still need to watch more Flau'jae tape. I watched a game the other day. What was the game? It was one of the games in the tournament. It wasn't her best game. I think she had like 13 points. But yeah, the consensus is going to be top 5. They keep forgetting she doesn't have good teammates. And this is exactly what it is. Hopefully he plays Diamond Miller. I mean, I hope so, but I don't know how many minutes that she is going to be playing. So we shall see. When Chris was mic'd up at the end, I thought he was running a play for my Aisha Hanzalin. Like, the PTSD we have from Chris, like, is crazy. I like Haley, Maddie, Paige, Zaza, and Enrique because they don't want to bench her. Child, that is hilarious. Now, who in here disrespecting UConn? Not on this live. Like, everybody's been showing live. But I think they're just talking about, it's probably Twitter stuff. Like, people on Twitter are just, like, dumb, honestly. Like, a lot of dumb discourse on Twitter. And Maddie, too, I think she's a great player. She's great offensively. The defense she's selling. Flaw is probably getting top 5. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. As a Flaw fan, she's going 5, and that's okay. Like, I don't know how people think she's going to go number 1 over AZ. I really want AZ in the 3-point contest for All-Star next year. Exactly. I would really like to see that. Trade my Aisha Hines Allen and Enrique. Number 1, trade deadline already passed. Number 2, no one's taking on my Aisha Hines Allen contract. Okay? And same thing with that. I'm dead by you saying PTSD from Chris because that's exactly what it is. You think AZ going number 1? Yeah. So as long as everything goes how it's supposed to go, AZ is able to stay healthy. AZ will do what I know that she can do. AZ has had some great moments in this past year. The 34-point game against St. John's, what she did in both of those South Carolina games, UCLA 19 points and a half. She's had some really solid, stable performances. So you get AZ's first healthy offseason in years, and you see the offseason working out videos and all that other stuff. AZ Flood will be number 1 trust, and anybody else like saying that she's not, like, AZ Flood has all the tools. All the tools. She's a really well-rounded player. Fundamentally, she is so sound. Why wouldn't she go number 1? Like, I think so. Bro, Lauren Betts gets spelled by Angel every time they played. How's she at number 1? I don't know. I only saw Angel play her one time, and that was Sweet 16. And Angel played really, really well that game. Okay, the defense was so good. Jumped the passing lane, got a few steals sometimes and stuff like that. So yeah, she played great on her. And that's one of the things that sets Angel apart is just like the way that she competes throughout the entire game. Every time all these other bigs and players play Angel, you can tell it just means that much more. They want to dominate against her. They know that she's going to be really hard to play. And so they're trying to match that. Like, Angel just brings out the competitor in people. I've seen people say that. So I think Angel, just the way that she competes, is really good. Do you think other teams want JJ Quinley? What team would want JJ Quinley? I don't know. I want AZ on Dallas. I want AZ on Dallas too. And then my friend was saying AZ to the Lynx. How would you feel? Because we talked about this. Like I said the other day, I would not mind AZ to the Lynx because Cheryl Reeve is really like the female Gino. Like, a lot of similar principles. They make the extra pass at the Lynx. Lynx is a good organization for her. I just don't know how that would work. Like, do you trade Kayla McBride? Do you have AZ playing the 3, which I'm not necessarily hungry for? Like, that's what my question would be. Because I don't want AZ to rot on the bench. AZ's too talented for that. I want AZ to start next year. So that's what my concern is. But I like the Lynx would be a good fit. Cheryl Reeve values players like AZ. I think Fug got her confidence too when she's smirking shit. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, AZ, when she's, the shots are going in, when she's playing confident. Like, that's one of the best players out there. Like, it's so true. If not Dallas, where would you want AZ to go? I would want AZ to go to Minnesota. Because I already watched Minnesota. I already like Minnesota. So that's just, I can keep the continuity there. Like I said, I think it's a good place. I like Cheryl Reeve's coaching a lot. So Minnesota, I think, would be a really good place for AZ to go to. So I would like that. I don't think Seattle's going to get her. Like, pretty much any team besides the Fever and the Mystics, I'm okay with AZ going to. I can learn to love that. And regardless, I'm going to buy AZ's jersey on draft night, so it don't matter. Fever's not going to get her anyways. Mystics only have, 11% chance. So, yeah. I can learn to love most teams. That's how I feel right now. I really don't want AZ on Dallas. I understand that. I hope that they fire the staff. We can figure it out. I want AZ with Paige. I want Ardua back. Exactly. JJ moves too fast for me. I feel like she could be better if she wasn't moving as fast. She just has to learn to play with pace. I think a lot of that comes with coaching. If she goes to the lane, she'll ride the bench. And I just don't want that for AZ. Like, AZ has to start. If not Dallas, I want Chicago so bad. I don't really care about the organization. See, in the beginning of the season, I really was AZ FUD to Chicago. But as time went on and just realizing how bad of an organization that Chicago is, I just, no. Like, Dallas, like, it's also terrible, but Chicago is just the new level of hell. And then you think about all the draft capital that they've given up, and it's not looking good for next year. Angel has to get out of there, bro. They're not treating her like the franchise player that she is. I want better. I want better. And AZ doesn't deserve that. So I moved on from Chicago agenda. If she goes to Dallas, she'll play. Absolutely. It's just the coach, which I think they'll fire. Girl, I have a controversial topic. What is it? Is it about the Skylar Diggins thing? Is that what it is? I don't know how it will work, but I think the consensus is that AZ would take BD's spot. You mean Bridget Carlton? What do you think if AZ went to Chicago? Thoughts and prayers. But that's not happening because Chicago traded their pick to Minnesota. So, I mean, it's just not going to happen. Or banking on the Lynx looking completely different. The Lynx needs to make some changes, bro. Like, if they win the chip this year with their core, I will give them 10s. I'm really nervous about that, though. With what you get from Courtney Williams, when she plays bad, she plays terrible. And in the last game of the finals last year, I think she only had 5 points. She was terrible. Like, in that kind of game, and you can't show up in that, like, it's very questionable. You had the game where she went 0 of 11 as well. Like, I'm very, like, the Courtney Williams, she's not a true point guard, like people said. You're not seeing her or straight plays as well. The pick and, like, those things are not there objectively. So I'm nervous about that. McBride, you guys can let me know how she's performing as of late, and I can check the reel up as well. But she showed up in the playoffs last year, so I have some faith in her. Bridget Carlton, I don't know. My friend was telling me she hit some clutch shots in the playoffs last year, so we take that, but I'm still concerned. Alana Smith, great player. I just need double figures. With this core, I'm just not. Yeah. Fever, I'm not hungry. Exactly, and that's not happening anyways. I feel the Mystics might get her, but they only have 11% chance. I don't know. No shade. They gotta rig this shit so she can come to Dallas. I'm sorry. Like, we need the marketing. Mystics, y'all got 8 billion number 1 draft picks, and y'all might trade those to get AZ, but yeah. AZ in Dallas and Chris out. Exactly. Mystics, I'm not hungry. Exactly. Controversial topic. Can we please talk about how Camilla was higher than Angel? That's what you want to talk about? I mean, Camilla was dominant in college. Angel was dominant in college and everything. When Camilla plays to what she's capable of, when she plays 100%, I suppose I could see that. And people were saying at the time in the draft boards and everything, a lot of people, I feel like they said that they didn't realize how good Angel was going to be until she actually got to league. So people were doubting her, like the PR or whatever it is. So that's kind of why Angel fell. But I mean, of course, if you look at it now, Angel would be drafted higher. So I suppose that I could see it. And they play 2 different positions as well. But I don't know. I would take Angel just sole fact she competes every time, gives 100%. And I just love how she plays. I do think that they play well together. Like, I do think that that's true. And I'm tired of people putting them against each other necessarily. JJ basketball IQ is bad. Yeah, it is. Did Dallas qualify for playoff? Because I lost the comments. Because I've been seeing comments that they qualified. Oh, they lied. We 9-24, babes. Ain't no way in hell we are sniffing the playoffs, bro. The other day, someone was in my comments saying they're hoping for double-digit wins. I said, bro, we are in hell. We are hoping for double-digit wins. Paige went from being a national champion to praying for double-digit wins. And this is why Chris Koklanis and Kurt Miller have to pay. If we had a good coach, we would be in playoffs because Paige's play has certainly warranted that. And if we got everyone to buy into playing unselfish, then I think we would have made the playoffs, like, genuinely. But no, we 9-24. Ain't no way. Angel's a great rebounder, so she needs to get out of Chicago. I mean, Angel's just a great player overall. We can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the double-doubles, all that stuff. Like, Angel's just great overall. Like, she really is a star. Also, with Fee being out. Are you talking about for playoffs? I think she'll be back for the playoffs, though. Chicago's organization is terrible. Feels so bad for Angel. I do, too. You just see over and over and over again the amount of times she's been done wrong, and it's really frustrating. Where should Angel go? To a good organization, but I saw some people saying Angel to the Liberty, and Angel would have to come off the bench because of Stewie, obviously, but Angel at the Liberty, I'm hungry. Angel at Minnesota, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I just want Angel to go to a good situation. Like, I really do. That's what she deserves. Angel's a winner. She plays hard. She competes. And she deserves to be in a good situation. Wherever AZ goes, I follow. Like, I'm going to watch regardless. I just don't want to have to buy a Mystics jersey. I don't want to have to do that. Girl, the streets are telling me Dejanay is taking Bridget's starting spot. I mean, I don't know. I said, what is it? I said in my TikTok the other day that I could see that because I like her offensive production more. Bridget Carlton does have a better 3-point shooting percentage. She is better from the 3 overall, and she's more integrated to the system. But I'm also taking Dejanay's defense over that. So I don't know. As a player, with what Cheryl Reeve is able to do and have Dejanay kind of hone in on our shot selection and all those other things, I would take her over Bridget Carlton. But that's just me. That's just me. Maybe she's going to be someone who is a spark off the bench. We'll see how everything comes in playoffs. I don't know. I said I could see it because there was a lot of Bridget Carlton propaganda that I wasn't agreeing with. Like Paige and AZ would be great again. Yeah, I would like to see that. Angel and Dallas would cook. I would love that, but I just don't feel like that's going to happen. And we have Maddie. So I kind of feel like they're going to extend her. And I like Maddie offensive production. Like the other night, I thought that she was fabulous, obviously. Able to get a lot of great plays off, some floaters, finishing at the basket, some threes. Like, Maddie showed what she's capable of. It's just the defense that's very questionable to me. And she needs to pass the ball to Paige. That's my problems with Maddie. But I like Maddie. I would take Angel, but we would have to give up some draft capital for that. You have to give up like 2 first-round picks for Angel, I think. And the player. And what player would they want off the Dallas Wings? I would say Arike, but they have Ariel Atkins, but is Ariel Atkins going to re-sign with them? I don't know. People doubted how well Angel will be because of the loss to Iowa in the season. But didn't Angel get hurt in that Iowa game, though? Like, I saw a lot of people saying that, they would have won had Angel not got hurt. And I thought she had some good plays in that game, if I remember correctly. I have not rewatched that game. Yeah. Camilla led her team undefeated, so her stocks was high. See, you have to think about those things as well. I mean, Camilla was fantastic. So, like I said, I could see it. I could see it at that time. Man, the goal is to get double-digit wins is killing me. That's what I'm saying. Like, we are in hell right now. Angel to Dallas, who says no, Chicago Sky GM. But Anastasia, think about Angel assist to AZ3. You will get the script. Like, I'm not against Angel going to Dallas. Like I told you guys, every single Dallas review, I talk about a rebounding. I want Angel to go to Dallas, to be very clear. I just don't think it's going to happen because you have to give up major draft capital to get her. You're going to have to give up like 2 first-round picks, and you're probably going to have to end up giving a player. Because you have to think about not only what she adds, but the revenue that she's generating for Chicago Sky. People are buying tickets to go see Angel. They're buying Angel jersey, all that stuff. So that is what you're losing when you trade a player like Angel Reese. So you're going to have to give up a lot to get her, and I just don't feel we're going to do those things. I would like to do that, but I'm not sure if that's possible. That's what I'm trying to say, but I would like Angel here. I can't believe we fumbled Dejanay. Yeah, if we had better coaching, she would still be here, but she's in the perfect situation, so it ended up working out. Dallas has gotten 4 double-digit wins. No, we're talking about finishing the season with 10 wins. That's what we're talking about, not, that's what we're talking about. Sorry, with Paige guarding. I don't know what that's about. It said, also, I can see AZ as an all-star next year. I can as well. Do you see Dejanay staying with the Lynx long-term? I can definitely see that. Because, what is it called? Shari was getting interviewed, and they were asking her about Dejanay and kind of why they wanted her on the team. And she was like, look, we kind of wanted her in free agency because, you remember, she was with the Connecticut Sun, and then she ultimately ended up getting traded to Dallas because she said she gave them a few places, and Dallas gave the best offer. So she was like, we were kind of looking then, and then, it didn't work out. So they kind of had their eye on Dejanay for a while. And she mentioned game time at the Target Center when they were playing and how she competes. And she seems really happy in that situation as well. I think the environment is just a breath of fresh air because at Connecticut, they didn't have facilities. Dallas, the facility is not the best. And they have all the amenities. They have a place where Dejanay, whether she starts or not, is someone who can be positive. They're very much on defense. So like I said, I really think it's a perfect situation. So I definitely can see Dejanay staying with the Lynx long term. I think that it's just like a perfect mashup. Angel isn't a bench player, not going to lie. She played the center at LSU, and I can see her taking Atlanta's starting spot. Angel at center, I'm not hungry. Angel's a power forward. I don't know. That's how I see it. Can you rant about Courtney Williams? I already did. I hate Courtney Williams. like every time you bring up how Courtney Williams is not a real point guard, here the Lakers fans go, oh, you're saying we don't have a real point guard. Because we fucking don't have a real point guard. When you cannot consistently orchestrate plays, when you're not consistently doing that, when you're not consistently setting a pick and roll, when you have terrible court vision, then how are you a point guard? Those are things that point guards are supposed to do. You look at Paige, you look at what Caitlin's able to do. It's about making the play. She'll get the assist, okay? But what about orchestrating that to get the assist, okay? Like, there's just so much things in the mind of a point guard that Courtney Williams doesn't have because she is not a point guard. And people, like, I'm tired of people trying to say that. Yeah, she's high in assists. She's not a point guard. She's not a point guard. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing her orchestrate plays like that. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing her miss easy plays. I'm seeing her have bad court vision. Courtney Williams, like, when I think of the art of a point guard, I would never think about Courtney Williams. I would never think about that. I'm not moved. Just saw a video on Angel will be our final piece after we in that playoff mode. Angel, it would be beautiful. It really would be beautiful if we can get her. I don't know. It really depends on what happens in the draft this upcoming year. Like, if we could draft AZ number 1, and then, like, if we already had number 1, that means we wouldn't have to trade draft assets. So if we were able to do that theoretically, we have 2 first-rounders next year. If you trade the 2 first-rounders next year and we get Angel, I would like that. I'm just saying. Just saw a video talking about Paige has been suspended. Child, she has not been suspended. I can't take these videos. Bro, they make up stuff, bro. Every time I make a video on Angel on my account, they make videos talking about Angel's been suspended, Angel's been kicked out of the WNBA. I'm like, no, she hasn't. Like, you just made shit up. Like, they just, I mean, we go against the Sparks next. Like I said, I think it'll be fun. And then we play the Valks and the Sun. I'm pretty sure the Sun, oh, hey, thanks for joining the live. I'm pretty sure the Sun, what is it called? I think that is a home game. So, yeah, I think we're done playing them away, which thank God, because we needed to win those games in Mohegan Sun. So, thank God we did that. Let me see. They said Courtney Williams has a better midi than Paige. But every single time I watch a Minnesota game, oh, best mid-range in the league. No, she does not, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, it's lunacy. She headcanons herself as a point guard. But they said last year she didn't even call herself a point guard. Last year you didn't call yourself that. And then this, like, bro, let's put Courtney Williams up against some real point guard. I'm not moved. Did people forget she played shooting guard at Chicago? She hasn't always been a point guard. Ooh, clock it. Courtney is not a point guard. Exactly what I'm saying. I see people compare Courtney and AZ. Why would they get compared? That makes no sense. Be making up stuff for no reason. Angel's hate is so forced, not gonna lie, it's always Caitlin Clark fans. Bro, that's what it all comes back down to. That really is. I don't know. Like, anybody who really likes basketball and, like, likes competitors, and because that's what sports is about. Sports is about competing on the highest level. It's about doing whatever it takes to win. It's all of those things. And that's what Angel Reese is. So I don't know how you don't like Angel Reese. Like, Angel Reese is fun. Angel Reese is fun. CC fans hate on anyone that's better than her. Clock that. Clock that. Can you talk about Sophie, please? What about Sophie Cunningham? Fucking sucks, bro. Like, of course she had her career high against us. What, she had 13 points. Well, I don't know if that was her career high. That was her season high, 13 points. And they're celebrating like Sophie just dropped 30. Because you see, when you brick and brick and brick and brick, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Like, Sophie is such a dirty player. The enforcer, and like I said, the enforcing question is choking people out. And I'm supposed to be moved. And then all that fake promo bullshit for Kayla. I was not hungry. I was not hungry at all. Sophie Cunningham is ass, okay? I'm supposed to be moved because she plays good against us. We do not have good defense. Everybody puts up good points on us. Somebody's going to have to show up. Someone's going to have to make some shit shake. Chloe Bibby had 11 on us. And Street said she has every game. It's a new player. Didn't KB drop 20 on us? And she's fucking ass. I saw Vegas play how many times this year? Brick after brick after brick. She's terrible. But of course, when she goes against us, she plays well. It's the name of the game. It's the name of the... Oh, wait, hold on. I have to do some puzzle. They stopped me. But anyways, yeah, it's the name of the game. It's the name of the... Sophie Cunningham does not move me in any fundamental way, bro. Like... A bench player acting like a star, you hate it. And those comments about Cleveland and Detroit, I thought that those were racist, and I thought that those were in bad taste. But, like, she's just an idiot. Like, I can't stand Sophie for real. They think Courtney is a better three-point shooter than AZ. No, she's not. Caitlin Clark fans always forcing comparison, like everyone is good in their own ways. Like everyone plays the game in a different way, and that's why I like the players that I like, because sure, there's some attributes that they have that they all kind of combine with, but everybody plays different. Everyone plays different. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, and I think it's so cool that it's a game of basketball and there's so many fundamental rules and things that stay the same, but so many things that people are good at, that people thrive at. So I often think, what do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. If you're comparing two people who play similar positions, fine. But when you're comparing a power forward to a point guard, when you're comparing a shooting guard to a center, then it's like we've lost the plot. You know what I'm saying? Angel is so pretty and she's an amazing basketball player. She's also an amazing person. Exactly. Like, Angel is like heart of gold, heart of gold. Don't forget about her and the Mercury manager, child. That was a whole situation. Every time Sophie Cunningham came on my screen, I wanted her off my screen. Exactly. All AB does is elbows, and I hate that about her. Like, it just really set me the fact that Stephanie White wanted to sit. Are you a Lynx fan? Yes. That I have my Lynx necklace. I just only watch when Fee plays. Like, I'm not gonna watch when Fee is not playing because she's the only reason I care about this team. So I'm really a Fee fan, and I just watch Lynx because Fee plays. But yeah, kinda, sorta. What was I saying? But yeah, like Stephanie White gonna get up here on the press conference and complain AB is the worst officiated player in the league. I don't know if you guys saw what I posted on Twitter, but there was literally this one clip of her hooking Myisha Hines-Allen and grabbing her and having her on the ground. These are the kind of plays that we talk about with Aaliyah Boston, and she gets away with that stuff. And I'm guessing she got away with that stuff in college too, and I was thinking, how would she get away with that when the college game is better officiated than the pros? So I don't know, like, when you just play that way, like, when is somebody gonna sit Aaliyah Boston down and tell her, you cannot keep playing this way? That's why everybody hates her. Like, it's not an ethical way to play. You're hurting people. Like, that's just not the way. But she's gonna keep playing that way because she gets away with it. But it's just not, like, bro, and like I said, they're being dense on Twitter. They're being dense on Twitter because I posted that play with Paige, and they're trying to tell me that I don't know what a screen is. Why would you be setting a screen when they got the rebound and they're going to the other side of the court? It's not an offensive possession, so why would you be setting a screen there? Like, don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. Girl, did you ever watch her play in college? The only game I think I've seen Aaliyah Boston play in was the one against UConn, the one that Paige played in, and the one that Paige was, like, excellent in overtime. That's the only game I've seen her play in. I've not consistently watched Aaliyah Boston basketball, because why would I do that to myself? The only time I feel like I would watch Aaliyah Boston is when she's playing one of my players. I do not want to subject myself to Aaliyah Boston hoops. I was thinking this the other day, but some people, Aaliyah Boston, their GOAT. They wake up and Aaliyah Boston, their GOAT. Like, think about that. All the other great players in the league and Aaliyah Boston, your GOAT. That's some food for thought. That's some food for thought. I'm glad we are not playing the Fever 4 season. They always play dirty. Yeah, I'm glad that that's done. I'm glad that that's done. I'm happy Dallas beat Indiana yesterday. Exactly, bro. And some of the Fever fans were in my comments mad. Someone's talking about enjoy the 1-point win. What do they say? A win is a win. Okay? Like, you can hate and talk about cry harder, but you guys are crying because you guys lost. Refs were in your back pocket all the way throughout the fourth quarter, and you still fucking lost. We won, period. Everything against us, and we still won. So yes, we're taking the dub. We're taking the dub. That's period. I'm so glad that they lost. We almost blew it away. We did, but we made it. I understand why the post players don't like her. Exactly. Like, Fee does not be going off like that. Fee does not be going off like that. And she was pissing Fee off. Fever fans trying to take away the credit of the Dallas win yesterday, saying refs gave them the win. How did the refs give us the win when we only got one call that went our way in the fourth quarter with the whole Lee and Aaliyah Boston situation? That was the only call that we got that went in our favor at the end of the game. And throughout the game, like I said, we did not get the foul unless it was obvious. So many times, Paige gets hacked in the paint. That play with Aaliyah Boston and Myisha Hines-Allen, and so many times we got hacked in the paint, and they did not call that shit, and we didn't get that. We only got one call at the end. How many times did Fever get to the line at the end, and they're trying to say the refs gave it to us? When it's Fever home refs, have you watched a Dallas game? We never get calls. We never get calls. Lee barely touched somebody, and then they fell to the ground, and somehow we don't get the call even when they saw the replay. So I'm just, the commentators yesterday pissed me off so bad. Exactly. Like, I'm tired of the commentators, bro. Like, the glaze is so, like, yeah, because that was Ryan and that was Rebecca, bro. The Caitlin Clark and Fever glaze, I am not hungry, bro. They want to whine and whine and whine because somebody else did a Aaliyah Boston move on her. Now you don't like it when it's done to you, but you do that 5 times a game. And then whenever it gets done to you, you're crying to the rest. Shut the fuck up. How many times you do that? How many times you hit people with a fucking elbow all game? And I'm supposed to feel bad that somebody did that to you. You don't like that shit now? Thank God, Lee. Lee had to show her how it's done. Lee locked in. Thank you. Thank you. Her versus Angel in college was my fave. She couldn't. See, I need to watch these games. I need to watch these games. Remind me after the live to watch the game. And what is the best game against her and Angel in college? Okay? If you guys could send me a game, preferably a LSU win. Preferably. DM me. Leave a comment on the video. But I actually need to watch this, bro. Because I know Angel was giving her hell. Ebby has been like that since her rookie year. And she once busted Sui's lips. What? Oh my God. Bro, did you see Sophie talking about Paige Whistle on her little podcast? What did she say? I did not see that. Imagine Angel to Minnesota. I'm hungry. I need that. I need that. Facts, clock it exactly. Literally lost to Dallas basketball. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. She was saying that they basically couldn't touch her and to at least make the same call. Saying, bro, she can shut the fuck up, bro. She hacked her so many times. Lexi Hole did that shit. The whole game. Paige fell on her back 4 times. And you're going to tell me that Paige has a whistle? How many times did she get hacked the first time? And she wasn't getting calls for that shit either. Like, bro, I don't care. Sophie Cunningham is one of the dirtiest players in the league. And that's what she focuses on. Because ball don't go through hoop. Is what it is. I love Angel. Exactly. Angel's one of my favorite players. I saw it on Twitter. I don't know what the account actually, probably just searched Sophie Cunningham. Dallas knows how to give us a heart attack because why were they up 20 and the final score is 80-81? That's what the Dallas Wings do, bro. Like, my family was watching this game and they were like, oh, we're going to win. I'm like, bro, you haven't seen Dallas Wings, bro. If you watch Dallas Wings, that fourth quarter, it gives you PTSD, bro. One thing about Dallas Wings, in every game, we're going to have a fake comeback. We're going to have a fake comeback. And then we're going to fall short pretty much every single time. It's a miracle when we can hold stuff up, okay? Sophie is terrible. LOL, I hate every time she scores. Exactly, bro. Like, I was getting pissed yesterday. Lobo is my least favorite commentator. She is so annoying. I thought she was fine for the UConn games, but today, like, I'm not moved. And someone was saying that Paige broke her record and now she's salty. I don't know what the record was. What was it? Points scored? Okay, Paige broke the record. Get over it. I don't know. Imagine Paige shooting a logo 3 and they are saying from CC's land. Like, I remember when they did that. I remember when they did that, bro. Like, they act like she invented logo 3. Like, please. AB could have moved her arm. LOL wasn't even hooking it hard. Like, AB is just irritating to me. I think Angel is playing soon. Look at her Instagram. Isn't that the one where she was like kind of alluding to it? I don't know. I would not mind if Angel did not play the rest of the season because coming back to the Chicago Sky, I wouldn't be hungry for that. But, I mean, she's better than me. That's Heart of a Champion. Oh, wait, hold on. She did post on her Instagram, guys. Look at this. Oh, wait. Let me bring it back up again. She posted herself with this. Looks like maybe she's practicing again. At least I got to watch it. You guys know it's been 2 weeks since Angel's played. It's been terrible. One from 2023. Angel was giving belt. Ooh, I gotta be tapped in. Let me know the date of the game. Because don't they play each other multiple times? I need to see this, bro. I'm gonna watch this shit tonight. After the live, y'all tell me tap in. I'm sorry, like, I need to see that. And busted Paige's lip at one point. This is what I'm talking about. Paige literally only got to the line twice. Like, bro, like, that's what I'm talking about. She be getting hacked. Basketball is such a funny term, but it's so applicable. Fuck, I can't say it. It applies to Dallas Wings. You know what I mean? Can we talk about Ezzy's slump this year? I don't really watch her play a whole lot. Please let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of Ezzy Magmagor, because I saw people saying that, like, she's a fantastic player. Some people feel like she's not living up to the hype. So I would like to know what you guys think. 2023 Angel was like Asia Wilson. Okay, period. I didn't even know CC until recently when I followed Paige to the W and they said she's the face of the W. I think it really depends on your demographics and everything. Because my black friends, they don't even know who Caitlyn is. Like, at all. All they know is Angel. So I think it kind of depends on the demographics and all that other stuff. Angel was taunting her and all. Angel's taunting is so fun. Like, that's what basketball is about. When you say, give me that shit. And when you're taunting and you do, like, the too small. Like, I think that stuff is fun. Like, it's really, like, no will. Like, I don't know why people are making such a big deal about that championship shit. Like, I think it's hilarious. If it gets done to you, it's gonna make you work that much harder on the next possession. Like, sports is about competition. Like, that's what it's about. So, like, I don't even understand. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, what do you guys think about the hold on. these are just basketball things. Why take it personal? That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. There are times where it does get too much, 100%, and we can't have those things. But if it's just some taunting, if it's just a too small, if it's just the gimme that shit, like, who cares? Like, I thought it was about competitive nature. Stephanie White's talking about how AB is the worst officiated player when she always fouls. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, AB should foul out of every single game. And that's why that's why everyone said she didn't do well on Unrivaled, because they actually were calling the fouls, apparently. That's what people said. If you look at All-Star Weekend, they were all friends and chilling. Exactly. Like, no bad blood, no Taylor Swift. The fact people are still upset about LSU versus Iowa championship in 2023 is crazy. Like, stay mad. Like, bro, like I said, it's really a race thing, because had Caitlyn been in Angel's position, then it would have been like, oh, like, she got aura, da-da-da-da. They would have made a fuck ton of edits for that, because Angel did it to Caitlyn. Oh, it's in bad faith and da-da-da-da. I'm glad she did that. I'm glad she did that, bro. Caitlyn ego is through the roof. And you got your ass beat, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Like, Angel ate that. Every time I see an edit and I see this, oh, the edit's gonna hit. It's gonna hit, bro. Angel Reese edits are so good. Like, that edit is gonna go crazy. Let's talk about Angel hitting the emotes on Rakia and blocking with one shoe, bring me to women's basketball. Exactly. Like, you just love stuff like that. You love stuff like that. When the NBA taunts, nothing happens, but when it's the WNBA does. Exactly. Like, that's a problem. Also, Clark fans defending, but she's been out like all season. I mean, fans are gonna defend their favorite player. Like, it is what it is. But they have double standards. They have double standards and stuff like that. Like, they just irritate me because they really don't know about basketball. I think there was a comment that I missed. I don't think there was one that I missed. Hopefully not. The TikTok dance on Rakia did it for me. Not the TikTok dance. I was going to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the Skylar situation? With the whole situation with Alicia Clark saying that she requested a trade, basically, because of what Skylar was saying in the locker room and all that other stuff. As far as me, I could see it from two different perspectives and everything. I think people need to be coached differently. I'm not someone who likes to be yelled at. I'm not someone who likes to be yelled at. I will say those things. But also, you do have to hold your teammates accountable. And I said Alicia was bricking and all that stuff. And Skylar's competitive, and I feel like she's not going to demand anything that she doesn't ask of herself. So I could see it both ways. That's how I feel about the situation. Skylar has actually grown on me this year, okay? Before this year, she kind of irritated me because she always did that challenge bullshit. Everything she did, we got to challenge it. Sometimes, let it go. You can't challenge every play in the game. So I be getting irritated by that. But Skylar has grown on me this year. But I could see both perspectives. So what do you guys think about the Skylar situation? I'd like to know down below in the comments. Paige is my goat and is on my bucket list to meet her. Same. I was wondering why Angel was getting so much hate. I thought it was more serious, bro. It's not. It's just like the Angel hate is so stupid. And a lot of it goes to her being a black woman. Look at the stuff that Megan Thee Stallion gets and everything, and what happened to her with that whole situation as well. It's a lot of that. She's black. She's successful. She's good at what she does, and she's unapologetic in being herself. She's not gonna apologize for being who she is, and a lot of people have a problem with that. But anyone who likes basketball for real, like Angel Reese, it's that simple. I don't know why people are comparing Paige and Caitlyn when Paige is obviously better, because they're both point guards, because they're both huge. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. But yeah, anybody who actually watches knows Paige is better. I just came in, but did you hear about Stephanie White? I did. I talked about this at the end of my review. My reviews are always long. I think it was 27 minutes yesterday. And it was at the very end. But I just said that Stephanie White, and I said this in my live the other day, Stephanie White always want to go and complain about the officiating when you see how physical that your players play. And Aaliyah Boston is the worst officiated player in the league. Come on, bro. She should foul out of every single game. I'm supposed to feel bad when somebody else does her move on her. No. She's just not what basketball is about, period. And I thought about this, bro, but every team in the W to watch, and people are tuning into the Indiana Fever. I don't know how you enjoy watching that. One, and number two, I don't understand how people are saying yesterday was a good game. When you see people getting hacked in the paint like that and the refs not calling out and people get hurt, that's not a good game to me. A good game to me is competitive nature and somewhat fair officiating. That was not good basketball to me at all. I don't like to see anybody get hurt on the court like that, and that's how people get hurt. So I don't know how people thought yesterday's game was good. She's better than Paige. Caitlyn, oh, you're saying you don't understand why people are saying that. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Bro, CC really don't got it back. She just be checking up, deep threes, and the assists. Is cool. Yeah, and that's why I said she got exposed, because she doesn't have it back. Exactly. They always find a way to hit Angel. Exactly, they always move it. And she's the most followed W player. People try to say Angel doesn't have motion when she's high up in jersey sales, most followed player. Bro, you know how many people make videos to get engagement on Angel Reese just shitting on her game? That's all they have to do. And when she started playing well, they moved it. So they're just weird. They're just weird overall. Like, girl, your players are dirty as fuck. Exactly. I think Natalie could be coach of the year. See, that's what I was saying. I said it after the Valkyries game, and someone said Carl Semesco was coach of the year. I mean, Atlanta Dream does have a better winning record, but they also have better personnel. No, you have Alicia Gray, you have Ryan. So, but Natalie, with what she's been given, like, their defense is so good. I really enjoyed that game against the Sparks. So I think Natalie could be coach of the year, given with what she's been given. On the same page with you as Skylar, but do you think there's locker room issues because of the record now? There possibly could be. I don't know. I think if you're just watching something and you see the same mistakes being made, I can understand why Skylar would be frustrated, and especially with you dropping that many games. So I think that's why she's feeling away, and especially, some close losses that they've had. They're supposed to be a defensive team, but when you're giving up 90 points, that's just not good defense at all. So do you guys think Noelle Quinn's going to be here next year, though? Okay, I already read that one. Did you see Paige push Stephanie off of her? I did not see that. Oh, are you talking about Steph Dolson? Yeah, I don't think I saw the clip. Please send it to me. To be fair, she's worse officiated as she usually is. Her favor with the refs acting blind. Who are you talking about? Angel posted again. I saw the story. Thank you for telling me. I like Paige, but now there's so many people I like and admire, but PB is still number one. Yeah, everyone, like I said, there's so many great players, and that's what I liked Unrivaled for, is you get to see so many players playing their game that you're not familiar with. That's kind of how I was more familiar with Chelsea Gray and Child. Chelsea Gray this season been selling. But yeah, there's so many great players. There's so many great teams. Like people be trying to dunk on me, like on Twitter and stuff, because I'm fans of multiple teams in NFL and all that other stuff. I'm like, there's so many great players out there. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself by only just watching one team. I'm sorry. I gotta see, everyone and what they're doing, that I like. I meant AB, exactly. Let me see. Bro, Alicia Gray got to get some award because she's been playing great. I hear good things about her this season. I know it's far away, but can you tell me your 2028 USA mock roster? I did this in the last live. Okay, so some players that I want, if I'm looking at my starting lineup, I want Paige. I want either AZ or Juju. You can't really go wrong, and it feels wrong to choose. So either of them for the shooting guard. For the three, I would probably have Kalia Copper. I believe she plays the three. For power forward, I'd probably have Nafisa Collier. And then, what is it called? Probably Asia Wilson, something like that. But then you also have Stewie, so like something like that in the starting. Off the bench, Caitlyn will probably be there. Do I want her to be there? No, but like she's probably going to be there, so it just is what it is. And then I would probably have like Sabrina. I would have Ryan Howard. I would have maybe Stewie's going to be there. I don't know who would come off the bench. There's a lot of good power forwards. Angel has to be in there somewhere. Too. So, I don't know, something like that. There's a lot of good players in the W. Sarah Strong has to be there too. It's really stacked. I don't know. And some people in my last live said like, oh, Sarah Strong, like they're not seeing it. But Sarah Strong is generational. I'm sorry. Like when you're as good as Sarah Strong is, like, she's making that roster. I don't know what to tell you. Like, Stewie made the roster, I think, her first year whenever she joined. When you're that special, you will be there. Juju will be there. AZ will be there. Like, I don't know. You can only pick 10 people, I believe. It's limited. But, those are some of the people I like to see. I hope I didn't forget anybody last time. I want All-Star Week to come back, bro. That was such a good time. I missed the comments. What Unrivaled team would you like Paige to join? I want her to join Rose because I want her to play with Angel again. I need that. Paige and Angel duo is so underrated. I don't know. There's an extra clip from All-Star that I saw. Yup. I'm just glad. Like, it was so much fun to see them chumming it up during All-Star. I love it. Love your content analysis. Always on point. Thank you so much for the nice comment. I always screenshot my nice comments because I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Sarah Strong is golden. I'm sorry, that's baby goat. Like, Sarah Strong is so good. I don't think Stewie will be there. How old is Stewie? Isn't Stewie 30? And Stewie is just so good though. Like, it's hard for me to imagine that Stewie wouldn't be there in some fashion. I don't know. I see Maya Moore and Sarah, but Sarah is so good. Like, Sarah's one of the best players that will come out of UConn and stand on that. Like, I am about to watch Sarah Strong highlights. Like, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna watch Sarah Strong highlights because she is just so good. Like, so smart. Offensively, she can hit the three. She's good at finishing throughout the rim. I don't remember a whole lot from the mid-range game, but she's probably taken some, and that's probably something she can develop. She's generational. She'll get there. The defense is so good. That one game against Arkansas State where she had the block, and then she went and then scored. Like, Sarah Strong is so fundamentally sound. Sarah Strong is so smart. Sarah Strong, as a freshman, is dominating juniors and seniors, averaging, like, 16 points a game, bro. Like, Sarah Strong is going to be one of the best ever from UConn. Like, Sarah Strong is so good. I'm really high on Sarah Strong. Like, Sarah Strong 2028, #1 draft pick. #1. I'm telling you guys right now. Like, first year, already cooking competition like that. Cooking Kiki. She, #1. I think Stewie could be retired by then. You think Stewie's going to retire before 35? For real? I don't know how much longer she's going to play. It depends on injuries and all this stuff. If UConn Dax is real, with Sue Bird choosing, Sarah's making it. Exactly. Girl, Stewie is good, but her knees, LMAO. Like, I don't know. Like I said, it depends on injuries. She's working on coming back from injury right now, but Stewie healthy is one of the best players in the world right now. Sarah Baby, exactly. Wait, who are the shooting guards option for Olympics? I said either AZ Fudd or Juju Watkins. One of them I think should be starting. I think with the Olympics, I was talking about this, you have to have some veteran presence, and that's where you get your Nafisa Colliers, your Asia Wilsons, your Sabrinas. You have to have people who have done that before to kind of guide the new people. And just because they are really great players, obviously they have to be there as well. But for the most part, I think we go young. I'm sorry. Paige, starting point guard. Book it. AZ Fudd, Juju, Sarah. I'm just saying. Angel. I'm excited for Olympics 2028. I'm just saying. Sarah is good all around. That's what I'm saying. Like, Sarah is so good, bro. You should make a video of you analyzing Strong's highlights. Maybe I'll make a video on what I like about her as a player. I'm still learning a lot of basketball terminology and plays and stuff, and like I said, I'm like, where I was at the beginning of the season and where I am now is completely different stratospheres because I've done a lot of research and learning and speaking with people who know more about basketball. But maybe I'll make a video on why I'm so high on Sarah Strong and why I think she will eventually be 1. But Sarah Strong as a freshman is already that good, and her composure too. She's like, that's gold. Like, that's baby gold for real. Let me see. I hope she unites PSA. Exactly. Is Alicia Clark the oldest WNBA player? How old is Alicia Clark? Yeah, Stewie is 30 right now. Exactly what I thought. So she'll be like 34. So I feel like she'll still be playing when she's 34. I don't know. Let me see how old Alicia Clark is. 38? Well, I didn't know that. That's what I say. Exactly. That's a great starting lineup. Thank you. Did you see Sophie Cunningham said she wants to play with Paige one day? We are not hungry. Go play with Caitlin. Y'all can go do y'all bullshit together. We're like Sophie Cunningham is just the antithesis of what Paige Beckers is as a basketball player. I don't want that. Ever. Yeah, I don't know what composed means. So basically composure means that, like, let's say she doesn't make the shot or something happens on the floor. She's not going to get rattled by that. She's going to keep shooting. She's going to keep playing. She's not going to have, like, an outburst on the court. She's just going to go to the next play and move on and move on and move on. Or against tough competition in a tough situation, she is just going to be even killed and get all those things together. You never see Sarah Strong too sped up. You never see her freaking out on the court. It's just next play mentality. That's what I mean by composure for Sarah Strong. That's what I mean. Think of 2028, Angel in 2028. I'm scared for people in the paint, bro. Like, Angel, that's Dima Holmberg for real. Yeah, she doesn't deserve to play with her. Exactly. Hey, Lila, thanks for joining the live, period. Y'all say hey to Lila. Thank you for the gift. Let me see. Take me back to March Madness, bro. Did you see UConn is actually having all the March Madness games on right now? I watched Oklahoma again today. That was generational for Paige. That was generational for Paige, bro. When he said Beckers for 3, you bet. It's a new career high for Paige Beckers. That was such a good game. And they played drop coverage over and over and over again. And Paige was killing them with the 3. She was killing them with the mini, bro. Like, that was such a good game. But my favorite is probably UCLA. I saw someone say they don't understand why AZ would be in top 5 for draft pick. Because they're dumb as fuck, so. Sophie said Paige had a whistle. Yeah, I talked about that. I think that's stupid. For real, like, I'm not hungry. Ooh. Someone said that they love your Twitter account, Lila. Okay, period. No, keep your racism with the fever. Exactly. Sophie can stay over there. That's a perfect situation from there. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if we need bench production, we can look at our bench players right now. I watched the Oklahoma game after the Mystics game. It's good food, bro. It's good food. Yeah, I saw it. I have lost count on how many times I have watched the Oklahoma game. Oh, child. Yeah, the Oklahoma game was good. It was a really good game. What is you guys' favorite game for the tournament? Like I said, I think mine is UCLA. Because I just remember watching that live. And the amount of turnovers that they forced them into was so good. Like, what was it? 20-something turnovers that they forced them into. Jumping the pass lane, all that other stuff. Like, UCLA, like, that's probably my favorite game. That's probably my favorite game. And then it's probably Oklahoma. What? USC was really good, though. USC was really good. That one where Paige jumped the passing lane, like, there was so, like, that's one of my favorite highlights to watch. So it might be USC, and then Oklahoma, South Dakota State was a really good one as well. And then, like, it's the tournament was so good. Honestly, Oklahoma, the championship was really good too. Yeah, Oklahoma was really good. Who should be 6th man of the year? I haven't really been tapped in enough to that race. I really haven't. A lot of people said, what is her name? From the Atlanta Dream. Naz Hillman. A lot of people say her, but I haven't paid enough attention from that. KK stared down on exactly, bro. It was fool. She said, let me get this one-on-one. She went right past, boom, layup. Like, bro, they were just playing for fun at that point because it was built to ask that whole fucking game. She said, let me score on you. Let me score on you. Let me see. Minus Oklahoma. KK stared down. I can't with USC because AZ was having a rough game, but Fave was a champ. See, that's fair. That's fair. Because UCLA wasn't Paige's best game, but just the amount of turnovers that they forced him into. AZ had 19 in the first half. Like, that's one of the most amount of joy I've had in watching a basketball game. So that's why I love UCLA. But Oklahoma was fantastic game for Paige. South Dakota State was fantastic game for Paige. So I can understand that. That's fair. That's fair. UConn just posted again, but just again, Sarah Strong, baby go, bro. Maya Moore, Brianna Store, and Sarah Strong are the only UConn freshmen with 20+ points in a Final Four game. Like, Sarah Strong, baby go. Like, oh my god, like, you just see the records. Have you watched UConn versus South Carolina in the preseason? I don't think I saw that game. Girl, can you react to Angel versus Aaliyah in college right now on live? I maybe in the future I'll do that. Like, how many times have they played each other in college? Because in the SEC, Angel was at LSU. So maybe like, I don't know. Maybe one of the games I will. Maybe I want Nas as an improved player. That's what a lot of people are saying. Thoughts on another South Carolina versus UConn national championship game? UConn is taking it. UConn is taking it. I did see. Oh, that was the game that I watched with Flage. The one versus FSU. I got to see Tanaya Latson play some, and she played well. She played well in that game specifically. But yeah, UConn versus South Carolina again. UConn built her ass again. Like, exactly. Not too much of my game cost, child. I'm supposed to be moved by Chloe Kiss. Like, when they won, if you see the way I screamed and cried, I was so happy. I was praying for the win. March Man. Are you talking about for the Natty? I was confident that UConn was gonna win the Natty, bro. Like I said, I didn't start watching the tournament until Sweet 16, I believe. And then when I saw UCLA, I was like, bro, they're getting the chip. Like, I literally made a video. If you scroll back far enough on my profile, I said Paige is leaving with a championship, bro. And South Carolina fans, I had a bunch of bookmarks on that video, and they commented like, oh, we're gonna win. And I know that they were so mad that they couldn't come back and tell me, you know, what they wanted to say, but I knew. I was like, bro, like the blowout, bro. It was I have the plaque on my wall, bro. It was 85-51, 34-point blowout. After that day, I was like, bro, there's no way UConn's not winning the chip. There's no way UConn's not winning the chip. And so there was a little bit of nerves, but I knew they were gonna get it done. So UConn gonna eat again. Exactly. UConn taking it. The only threat they got is probably Tanaya Latson. Chloe Kitts to go, child, please. UConn back-to-back championships, exactly. And Ashlyn Watkins not playing this year. You have to think about those things. I'm really excited for college, though. Like, I'm so excited for W season to end because everybody's getting hurt and because I'm tired of Dallas Wings organization. So I'm really hungry to see winning basketball again. I'm hungry for AZ Flood hoops, for Share Strong hoops. Isn't Juju going to be back this year? I thought you were supposed to come back a year after the ACL. So maybe she'll come back for March Madness. But coming back March Madness from an ACL seems kind of tough. So I don't know. Some people think she'll redshirt. Some people think that she won't redshirt. But I think she said after her first year, what is it called? If she could have declared, she would have. So I don't think she wants to spend any extra time in college, from what people have said. But I need to watch more Juju games. Please comment and let me know what are Juju's best games. I haven't seen 51-point game yet. I need to watch that. I try to watch basketball games like all the time. She definitely won't redshirt. I'm saying that's what everyone's saying. I doubt Juju's back this year. Don't rush back. Exactly. You got to be careful with that, especially ACL. But when Juju comes back, Juju is going to be a force. So I'm excited about that. When Juju comes back, I will watch USC. But I'm not hungry for USC without Juju. That's the only reason I'm going to be watching. And they told me on live the other day that Lindsay is a Juju merchant. So, man. I'll watch some UCLA this year, but again, I'm not hungry because she's just a Lauren Best merchant. So I saw something apparently saying that Lauren Best is going to play a few less minutes this year. She's going to try to take some of the load off of her. And then they got some good new additions. So we'll see what UCLA does this year. But you're doing all that to get beat by Sarah Strong and AZ Flood. I'm not moved. I don't know. Sid tearing her ACL. You're talking about Sydney Colson. That's terrible. You hate to see anybody get hurt. So, you wish her the best in terms of her recovery, bro. Not Brooke is trolling Satu best dressed W player. Like, bro, like this, it's just peak. Like the face here too. Like Satu's outfits are so funny to me. I'm sorry. I had to have this be the background. USC without Juju, I'm never hungry. That's what I'm saying. Like Juju, like the only one that's moving me. I see people say Juju is better than Paige. What are your thoughts? I kind of said this before, but I don't feel like it's fair to compare Juju to Paige because they play two completely different positions. Juju is a shooting guard. Paige is a point guard. So I feel it's not fair to do that because they play different positions, but two generational players. When UConn season begins, where do you watch the games? I believe on Fox Sports. Does anyone have any women's NCAA game recs? You talk about March Madness. I thought that the UCLA LSU game was really good. The Sweet 16 2024. That was a great game. And the rest of it's pretty much UConn games that I liked. UConn Baylor, UConn NC State. You never seen UConn NC State? You have to watch that. The Elite 8 in 2022 March Madness. Page 12 points in regulation, 15 in overtime. That's my favorite March Madness game. So you have to check that out if you have not seen that as well. So many good games. But if you're talking about regular season, then that is a different conversation as well. UConn, North Carolina, what was that, 23, 24? That was a good game. UConn, Maryland that year was good. Like, there's so many different good games. A lot of it is UConn because that's what I watch. But, yeah. Why people be saying Juju a ball hog? I mean, shit, if I was Juju, I would too. No shade. I don't know. I mean, Juju, the best player on the team. Thoughts on Arike and Satu? Bro, like, it's funny to me. Like, I really think it is. Like, when they did that one-on-one, I thought that was hilarious. Whenever Satu came back to Dallas and said, I don't eat wings anymore. Like, bro, Satu is hilarious. I'm sorry. Like, Satu is one of my favorites, like, off the court. Like, she's just funny to me. Her fashion is funny to me. Like, Satu's hilarious to me. I'm sorry. Thoughts on Arike? Bro, y'all trolling me again. Thoughts on Arike? Arike is building houses. That's what Arike is doing right now. And like I told you guys, Arike is a humanitarian. And Arike is not getting enough for her humanitarian efforts this season. Her and Jewel Lloyd, really. They're not. But I don't know. I think Arike on another team for another franchise, she could be great for another team. For our team, you guys know I'm over it. You guys know I'm over Arike. Thoughts on Maisha Hanzon, bro. The fact that you commented on my video talking about I forgot that tweet, you know I didn't forget it. You know I didn't forget that tweet about Maisha Hanzon. I'm never giving her 10s. People in my comments talking about give 10s. The All-Star fit was not it, bro. The All-Star fit was hilarious. Dawson Berger, she can't make shots. I'm not moved. I don't even know how you pronounce that. But, I don't know. trying to see if I missed any. You see, I don't know. Whose names are you putting together? That's what I need to know. Nachi said best revenge dress ever worn about Satu. Paige and Maisha. Oh yeah, no. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Get the gasoline and burn it. Like, y'all have to stop trolling me, bro. Oh, it said T just reached level 2 in your fan club. Thank you for the gifts and all that stuff. I appreciate that. I don't even know what highlights I want to post today, bro. The first live was better. I feel like I'm letting you guys down. No shade. Can't think about other stuff. But yeah, let me know which other tape you guys want me to watch. Let me know what other tape you guys want me to watch and other teams you want me to watch, so I have more stuff to talk about in the next live, because I need to do another live so I can get the guest feature. Maishan's on, JJQ Burger, Dowsling's Big 3, but stop trying. Do you watch the Storms? I watch them sometimes. I like Gabby Williams as a player. Skylar can be fun sometimes. NECA is goated. Like, that's mother. So sometimes, but the offense, it's a lot of bricks. And the defense, they're just not fun to watch at all to me. I do not enjoy watching Seattle Storm basketball in the slightest. They need to shake some stuff up. Do you guys think Noelle Quinn is going to be here next year? A lot of people think she's not going to be. Are you coming to any UConn games at Connecticut? Shall I wish? Anastasia, why are you in my YouTube feed? Because I make YouTube videos. Like, no, she's getting fired, bro. People said she's not a good coach. Thoughts on Skylar? I like Skylar. Thoughts on Gabby? I like Gabby. I like that Gabby can bring the ball up the floor. I like that she can play defense. She has 80-something steals this year. Like, Gabby Williams is a really good player. I always catch her highlights. I like Gabby Williams. What about Paige and Maddie as a duo? I moved. I don't like Brittany in the Storm. Like, she was expecting a whistle that she was never gonna get. Anna and Ava, thank you so much for joining the live. Are you coming to South Carolina? Stop trolling me. Don't get smart with me. This is my live, mind you. She isn't a great coach, but she's pretty, so I ignore it. Child, she can't coach. Who your favorite player? Paige Bueckers. And then in college, I'd probably say AZ Fudd. Paige is my goal. Exactly, like Paige is my goal. That's my number one. But I also love Angel. I love Fee. I love AZ. So yeah, those are my 4 basketball goats. Like, I will watch every single game from those 4 players. And I have other players that I really like and that I'm fond of as well. But those are like the players. Thoughts on Jewel Lloyd, bro? Now you're trolling me, bro. Jewel Lloyd has been terrible this season, bro. She's been terrible this season. It's that simple. Asia Wilson. I think Asia Wilson's one of the best players in the world, 100%. I'm more of a Nafisa Collier fan. I will say that, but Asia Wilson is fantastic. That Dolores stuff, if you know, you know. And that's all that I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on that, because that kind of did deter me from her. But, I mean, as a player, you can't really argue with the production that Asia Wilson has been putting up. You're going to watch the Liberty versus Aces tonight. I think I'm actually going to watch the Atlanta game because somebody asked me to review Atlanta, and I only watch them when they're playing my team, and, I was asked to do that. And I just watched the Liberty last night. So, yeah, I think I'm going to watch the Atlanta game. But if you guys want, I can just watch Liberty on replay and give you guys a review for that as well. But I'm not hungry for Las Vegas Aces basketball. So, yeah. And then someone said I was being biased too in my review. They're like, oh, I feel like because of you're a fan of Fee that you're biased against Asia. Asia's a fantastic player. She's fantastic. You can't, like I said, you can't argue with that. Fee is one of my favorite players. That's one of my goats, right? I miss Fee so bad. Like, y'all don't understand. I miss Fee. If you build a perfect team around Paige in a perfect world, who's there? Okay, so yeah, my dream lineup, I said this. Paige at the 1, AZ at the 2. You have Angel or Fee at the 3 or the 4. So Angel, Fee are there. And then I had Jonquel Jones at the 5. Because Jonquel Jones is the best center in the league. Fuck the gossip. Like, can't wait for college because I'm terrified Paige is going to get really hurt. Don't say those things. Don't say those things. I wish I didn't read that. Don't say those things. Like, sometimes you have to keep thoughts inside of your head. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes you don't put things out there. That's it. I'm excited for college because I like how the game is better officiated. I like that there's more money put into it. Thank you guys for liking the live. Like, I really enjoy college. So I'm just excited about college. Ryan, isn't Ryan playing tonight? So I'll definitely check it out. CP3 talked about the rookie of the year race. Okay, we do not care. Like, CP3 is dumb as fuck. And if I actually got extended, shall please. What do you think about DJ's transition to the Lynx? I haven't watched any full games. I've seen the highlights, and like I said, it's a good fit for her because she's all about defense, and that's what they do with the Lynx. Sharia is a great coach. Is going to have her be more purposeful for the shot selection. So seems like she's really blossomed over there. We don't care about Ace's soccer games, Cho. Asia's carrying, but Fee is MVP. I don't give a fuck. Exactly how I feel. Who would you have coming off the bench? So my bench, I think I had Sabrina. Who else did I have with the bench? I think I had Asia, which feels criminal to say. I had Ryan on the bench. Who else did I have on the bench? Let me look at my comment section. Hold on. Because I commented it on this, because I made a video about this and then I commented it, and I don't remember who I had on the bench. So let me find the video. Oh, okay. So my bench was Sabrina, Kelsey Mitchell, Ryan, Asia, and Tina Charles. That was my bench. So, yeah, I think it's a solid bench. Team records play a part in MVP, so Asia generally can't win without it being given to her. What about Caitlin Clark? This is about Paige's team. Like, we're trying to win. Like, on my team, we're not having defensive liabilities on my team. And Caitlin Clark, ever since that day she pushed Angel, I have nothing for that woman. Nothing for her. And ever since I saw Paige's playstyle and compared it to Caitlin, Caitlin does not move me. Caitlin is not going to be on this team. I want good basketball. You pressure Caitlin enough, she having 20 turnovers. We're trying to win the game. Exactly. Fee with also with the All-Star record. Exactly. Who do you think will win sixth player? Like I said, I don't pay enough attention to I haven't paid enough attention to that. I hear people saying Naz Hillman. So whenever I'm able to go live with my friend, I'm gonna have to do another live this week. I don't know what day that is going to be. So I can unlock that feature to go live with my friend. So yeah, whenever I have my friend on, we will talk more about that. It's unfortunate that couldn't happen today. Media voted Asia first in All-Star voting over Fee, which I also don't understand. Maybe it's just because of Asia's dominance in the last few years. I mean, Fee doesn't get marketed the way that she should, and she doesn't get what she should for how good of a player that she is. So it is what it is. Live has 3.4K likes. So thank you guys so much. Let me see what else. If Caitlin on the team, I'm not watching. Exactly. I want good basketball. We need better practice guys like ASAP. Our practice guys are not good. You also want clean basketball. Exactly. I want clean basketball. Let's limit the turnovers. I want team basketball. That's what I want. And Caitlin Clark is not going to give me that. I'm sorry, bro. One call don't go her way, and now everybody fucks. Everybody, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with that stuff. No. I think W favors CC and Fever team. The officiating does. That's what it's giving. I'm so excited for the season to be over. Yeah, bro. My Dallas Wings, friends, we are counting down. We have 11 more games left. Thank God. And then I can watch AZ in college, and I can watch Unrivaled and make stuff for you guys. And then we have the draft. Winning basketball is coming soon, guys. Not from Dallas Wings this year, but what's Dallas record right now? I believe we're 9-24. The officiating favors the Fever, and they're also the main ones that cry about the refs. You see how, funny that it is? I'm ready for Unrivaled. That's what I'm saying, bro. Paige, Angel, Fee, Hoops. I'm so hungry. Bro. I cannot wait. You don't have to deal with that woman in there. We can have fun, basketball. The media team is so good. Did you pick up any rival MVP packages? Fuck no. You think I can afford that, please? I wish. Okay, guys, can y'all give me y'all predictions for AZ stats this year? I don't even want to put a limit on to what AZ can do. I really don't. I just think AZ is going to be fantastic this season. That's all that I can say. I will be pushing AZ FUD National Player of the Year agenda. I will be pushing AZ FUD First Team All-America agenda. I'm pushing every agenda for AZ FUD next year. I don't even want to put a limit to what AZ FUD can do. She's just that special. When Paige got fouled for clapping. Exactly, bro. All she said was and one, and it's a foul. Exactly. No limit to the glaze. First team All-American for AZ. It's coming. Her fan makes everything so miserable. Everything is a competition. Like, exactly. I love your agendas. They're my favorite agendas, bro. Like, my agendas are so much fun. Okay, my campaigns are so much fun, and usually I win most of my campaigns, bro. In the NFL, I lost my campaign because my campaign was Lamar Jackson MVP, and then they gave Josh Allen that bullshit MVP, and I shouldn't have lost that campaign. Most of the time, my campaigns win though, and I just love having something that I can push all season, get my stats out there, make videos on it, and push it forward. It's all about promotion of the player. It's fun. It's fun to have agendas that you're gonna push, and I made before the beginning of the season my agendas to push, and so far I'm doing pretty well. So far, I'm doing pretty well. Dallas is lacking solid vet energy. Do you think they'll try and pick someone up in the offseason? I think so. I think you need that experience to win championships, people who have been there before kind of situation. So I think so. It depends on who we get, who wants to come here, and it depends on what the front office looks like. Because if you have Kurt Miller and Chris there, who's going to want to come to Dallas? You need to get rid of them. The facility, I think, has been delayed because a lot of people are going to want to play with Paige, but they don't want to be in a bad situation. So I think we're going to try to get some vets in the offseason. Steelers winning the Super Bowl, bro. No one believed that shit. Like, stop trolling me, Lila. No, for real, Lamar Jackson should have been MVP. Like, he had one of the best statistical seasons. He should have got MVP again. But no, they wanted to give that to Josh Allen because Josh Allen can't beat Patrick in the playoffs, so they want to give him something. Praying they get a new head coach and GM. That's what I'm saying because Kurt is selling. So, yeah, if you guys missed the beginning of this live, I'm going to upload this live on YouTube. I don't know where I'm going to start it because, child, the first, 30 minutes is a mess, but I'm gonna upload this on YouTube afterwards if you guys miss it. And I do need to go live again this week. What day should I go live? I don't know. When do you guys want me to go live? I should probably go live again this week. What does GM stand for? The general manager. Also, what's your YouTube? My YouTube is Anastasia25. That is my YouTube. I should go live Friday, but I'm going to the game Friday. Do you guys want me to do a live before the game? Maybe I could do a little live before the game and we can talk a little bit, but I'm going to the game. And then after the game, what is it called? I'm going to have to come back and do my review and all that stuff. And so, yeah, I don't want to, you guys are going to be waiting for the review. So, yeah, maybe Friday before the game, I can do a live. So, Friday seems like the move. Okay, so I can do a little live on Friday. And then the next live, what is it called? That's the one that my friend should be able to join. You're going to the game? Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the game. I have a ticket. So, I hope Paige plays, but, her health comes first. So, does anyone know where you can watch the UConn games? Who do they play on Friday? We're playing the Sparks. Can you go live during the game? I was thinking about it. I don't know if I... Because I like to have the clips to record to post on Twitter. That's what my problem is. Because I like to record it and post it on Twitter. So, I don't know. Lord, are we losing? I mean, they have bad games, so not necessarily. Oh, I forgot to answer this question. So, does anyone know where you can watch UConn games? Okay, so on YouTube, there's this channel, MJL243. All one word, type it in. They have a lot of Pages games. They don't have all of them, but check out that channel, MJL243. Okay? Hold on, I'm going to type it out for you so you can actually screenshot this. And you don't forget, MJL243. Screenshot this, reverse it. This is the channel you can watch a lot of Pages games on. So check that out. And also the March Madness channel, if you want to see the tournament, like the Sweet 16 games and stuff like that, they have that. So that's how you watch most of it. Mochi Love Basket has a Patreon. So if you go on their channel, Mochi Love Basket 2, you go to the championship game versus South Carolina this past year, look for my YouTube channel, Anastasia25. Someone asked me what my YouTube channel is, Anastasia25. I forgot to answer that comment. It's in my bio of this account. And then I left a comment there asking for games. They replied to me. They gave me a spreadsheet. You click on the spreadsheet. And then you go, they have every single UConn game. Now, they do have a Patreon. The Patreon is free. Subscribe to that, and you will see every game from this year. But yeah, if you wanted to watch UConn, whatever, that's how you watch it. That's how I found it. And then some of the games that are not there, like Xavier, Georgetown, Villanova, January 5th. This one YouTube channel has uploaded those games as well. I made a video on my profile about that. But that's how you watch UConn. And if you're talking about for this upcoming season, I believe that's on Fox Sports. So I hope I answered your question. But yeah. Let me see. Sparks versus Dallas game is also on Ion. Okay, period. Just watch Sophie's pocket. Like, why should you talk about Paige? Can bring career high blocks on Friday, and it's all because of JD. We're not losing, because we finna go on a winning streak. Trust, child. SCB, are you in the live? We need to lose for the tank. It's true. Thank you. No problem. I want to watch the FDU game versus UConn last year, but don't know where to watch it. So, like I said, if you go on that channel, hold on. I'm gonna go to it on YouTube too, so you can find it. Hold on. Does it let you send links in the chat? Because I would just send you guys the spreadsheet so you guys can find it a lot easier. Ole Miss. Ole Miss was a good game. So yeah, here's the screenshot this, guys. Mochi Love Basket 2. And then just go on to the video. Go on to this video. The South Carolina Championship game. Go on to this video and you'll find me in the comments. Anastasia 25 asking for the games. You click on that, you find the spreadsheet, you can find FDU and all those other games that are on YouTube. But yeah, they have most of the games. So you can watch it there. Yeah, I remember that YouTube channel. He had to delete a lot of the games because of copyright issues. That was unfortunate. Bro, you guys know how long it took me to find UConn Villanova January 5th, bro. Someone commented on one of my videos and they posted it on their YouTube channel. Hold on, let me find that for you guys. UConn Villanova January 5th. Okay, so here's the YouTube channel. Screenshot this as well. But this is where you have Georgetown, Villanova, and Xavier. If you guys wanted to see those games as well. But that's how you find those. But yeah, Ole Miss was a good game. It was. Not you live, Anastasia. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the live. Let me see. Ole Miss was a really good game though. Sophie just needs to be quiet, bro. Hello. Welcome to the live. But that's one thing I love is like there's so many different places to watch the games and I just try to spread everything that I can find because I wasn't able to screenshot in time. Hold on, let me put it back on the screen. This is for the other game. Why does it do that? So I'll give you a second and just screenshot and reverse it. So hopefully you got that screenshot. Did you get the Mochi Love Basket thing? Let me pull that back up. I'm going to pull up the video you need to go to first. The South Carolina game. So this is the channel you go to for that. The other thing. But yeah, I just try to share. I just try to share what I can find. Because I searched forever for those games for my page video. So anything that I can find, I like to share. I still have yet to find every game from the 23-24 season. MJL didn't upload all of them. There's time. I think there was time where it was like 2 months between videos. And he don't even upload no more. So I don't know. I hope a YouTube channel is going to come in clutch for this next year. Talk about my court ranking. Oh, this is Kate. Hey, Kate. Welcome. I was going to talk about this. I had it in my camera roll. Hold on, guys. I don't think I screenshotted what your court ranking was. Let me go on my Twitter. Hold on. Thank you for joining, Kate. I'm going to show it on Twitter. Was my other account card? Mochi Loves Basket. Let me see. Mochi Love Basket 2. That's what the other account was. But welcome, Kate. Welcome. Okay, let me bring up Kate's Twitter, guys. It's one of my mutuals. But she made a ranking of all the courts in the WNBA. And I did save all the courts so we can actually have this discussion today on live. But let me see if I can find it. Court. I do disagree with your ranking, Kate. I'm going to tell you that right now. I do disagree with your ranking, but we are going to discuss it. Yeah, this is the Atlanta Dream Court. This is the Atlanta Dream Court, guys. So let me know what you think of the Atlanta Dream Court. I actually like it, but Kate had this as 13. She said this was the worst court. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. And then at number 12, she had the Indiana Fever Court. I don't like the Fever Court that much either, but she put that at 12. At number 11, she had the Sparks Court. I don't really like the Sparks Court a whole lot. At number 10, she had the Phoenix Mercury Court. I'm not hungry. And then she had the Connecticut Sun Court. Okay. I actually don't mind the Connecticut Sun Court. And then she had the Washington Mystics Court. Okay, so now we are at number 7. And then at number 6 was our court, Dallas Wings. I'm really not that moved. Seattle Storm Court, I don't mind. At number 5. Number 4, Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky at number 4 is a huge sneak. It should be way lower. And number 3 was Minnesota Lynx. Okay. Number 2, I believe, was New York Liberty, but she didn't have the right photo of the New York Liberty court, so I feel like I saved a different photo because they've changed the court. So this is like the updated court that they have. This is the new court for the New York Liberty. And then at number 1, she had Golden State Valkyries court, which again is too high in my opinion. Okay, I think that the best court is either Minnesota or the New York court. Let me put the New York court back on. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of the courts. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of the courts. But I thought this was a great tweet. A lot of pics I got were outdated. I don't know what you're talking about. There used to be a YouTube channel called Barry Cosgriff, which had a lot of old high school games. He deleted a lot of videos, bro. Copyright on YouTube is no joke, and copyright in general is no joke. That's why on Twitter I have a media account, okay? So I don't want to deal with copyright and all this stuff. That way if something happens, it happens to the media account and not my actual account. I made so many good tweets, I don't want to lose them. So like, bro, they don't play about copyright. Everything associated with fever is a curse. Bro, exactly. OMG, I love New York. New York court is so tea. I'm sorry, but this might be number 1. This or Minnesota is number 1 in my opinion. But I'd love to know what you guys think down below. I like Liberty and Storm, exactly. The Sky Court and Mystics Court piss me off for some reason. I don't like the Mystics Court. I don't. Like, the Liberty Court is nice, guys. Exactly what I'm saying, bro. I like the Atlanta Dream Court, though. A lot of people hate on the Atlanta Dream Court. It's giving to me. Like, I don't know. But this was a good conversation, and I was actually planning on talking about this. And at a certain point, I needed to change the background. So, guys, I have to go, but I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Thanks for joining the live. Oh, I forgot to tell my other friend I'm on live. Hold on. I don't know how much longer I'll be on live, but I have to tell my other friend I'm on live because I forgot. She's like, "Tell me you're going on live." But thank you for joining, Kate. I like the Dream and the Liberty. Like. You should rank the jerseys. See, I was thinking about this. When you're on live, can you swipe out of the app and you stay live and you guys can see like my browser and stuff? Or does it end the live? Because I was thinking about that. Like, I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, and I tried to pre-save the pictures on what I was going to talk about. And so I did not do that. Well, yeah, but I don't know if it does. I don't know if it ends the live. But maybe on another live we can do that. I will say the Liberty white jerseys are really ugly. I don't like those. I like the Minnesota jerseys. I don't like the Chicago Sky Blue jerseys. I don't like that colorway. Thank you for joining the live. Right now we're talking about WNBA courts and who has the best jerseys. So that's the conversation. But yeah. We definitely have, like, I would love for you guys to comment on my videos and stuff, topics you guys want me to talk about on live, because maybe I should go live like once a week, but I definitely want to do lives with you guys more and talk about like trending topics and stuff. I just need stuff to talk about. So if you guys can let me know stuff you want me to talk about on live, then we can have that. But I was going to make a video on that, but I think there's just so many different jerseys. So I was like, do I want to do the home jerseys? Do I want to do the away? Do I want to do, like, there were so many options and I was overwhelmed, so I didn't do it. The Valk's best court jersey and everything. The best court, I'm not moved. The jersey, I still disagree. I don't know. But they have good aesthetics. It's just the jerseys, the Minnesota Lynx might have the best jersey. They look good. Like, let me find my photo of Fee. Let me see if I have my photo of Fee. I like these jerseys. Let me see if I have the blue one. I have a bunch of different photos saved. If I have any other photos of Fee. I thought I had one saved with the blue jersey. I don't think I have one saved with the blue jersey. But the blue, if you guys remember the blue jerseys, like, those are goated. I saved a bunch of stuff. I saved the Sarah Strong photo. Go follow my friend. See, the aspect ratio messed up. But my friend's Twitter, you guys should go follow my friend on Twitter, @BeckersMidi. I just saved a bunch of different stuff to talk about in this live. Like, I didn't know what I was going to talk about, so I wanted to have options. Promote me. What's your Twitter? Promote your Twitter. I don't remember what your account is. Like, I just had options. These are Paige's shoes from the other game. I like these shoes. I tweeted about it and it deleted the photo. Like, we had options, bro. Okay, bro, I hate how it zooms in on stuff. You have to have it be a certain aspect ratio or it does not work. Let me put it back to Fee. That's what it's about. It's time to change it. But I just told my other friend I was on live, so I don't know. I'll probably stay on live for maybe like a little bit longer so I can get my friend. I wish we still had Satu instead of Arike. She would play well with Paige. I heard the problem with Satu is that she gets hurt a lot. That's what people keep saying. But when she's healthy, she's one of the best players in the league. And isn't there stuff happening in Phoenix with Satu? I don't know. I've seen Satu play a little bit. I like that Satu likes Angel. Like she was calling her a unicorn, and I don't know. I kind of like Satu. Some of the stuff she does is foul. Like that stuff about the drinking with Dejanay. Like that was foul. That was foul. She has to be held accountable for that. In general, I do like Satu though. I like the Dallas Wings black jersey. Exactly. I have a photo of that too. Let me find it. Like this is one of the best jerseys in the league. And y'all try to hate on the Rebel jersey. Y'all try to hate on the Rebel jersey. The Rebel jersey goated. Like it's one of the best jerseys in the league. I'm sorry. But there's so many good options. Exactly. I don't know what happened with Nay and Satu. It was something about after the game. I thought she told her to like stop drinking or something. I saw that on Twitter. I was like, that is very distasteful of her to do. So I didn't like that at all. But it was. I swear they got into it after the game. But I thought it was very distasteful to do to somebody. I don't know. But yeah, but which game are you guys watching tonight? Which game are you guys watching tonight? Because like I said, I think I'm gonna watch the Dream game, and then I might watch that on. Does P have any chance of losing Rookie of the Year? I'm getting nervous. I don't think so, because a lot of people said that Rookie of the Year is not necessarily based on what is it called, the team record. It's based on how well you played, and Paige has played lights out. So Paige Rookie of the Year, it's already in Dallas for real. I want to watch Aces versus Liberty. The Aces just play. I wish that New York was playing the Dream so I could watch both teams. That's what I wish. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to watch the Atlanta game, though. I'm going to watch the Atlanta game. But Seattle, it might be bricks. I hope their threes go in tonight. But, yeah, you said Aces Liberty. Okay, period. But yeah, thank you guys for joining the live today. Thank you guys for the gifts. That first live was generational. For that being my first live, yeah, the first live was better. But we turned it around today. We had a good time. So thank you guys so much for joining the live, for leaving me comments, for giving me gifts, for engaging with each other. We still turned it around, and we still ended up having a good live. You guys want me to go live again on Friday, so yeah, the plan is to do that. I'm supposed to go to the game on Friday. So what time is the game? Probably 6 something. So I might go live earlier on Friday. I don't know what we are going to talk about on Friday. It might be a short live, but the plan is to go live again on Friday. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys are tapped in for that. I don't know what time. I will make a post about that, but yeah, it might be a really short live. But the plan is to do a live on Friday. So Seattle have kind of fell off after All-Stars. That's what it's looking like. Speaking of Lynx, I feel like they're going to bench Aubrey when she starts playing next season. I mean, maybe she's just, she needs to recover from her injury. They said Aubrey's going to get cut, unfortunately. I don't know. You see, Lynx, the fact that they just cut Alyssa Peely like that, like, wow. I think it was after we played, it was the Sky game, I think, too. Like, bro, I think I saw this one thing. If they saw Angel coming off the bench or something, and then they she put all of her starters back in. And people try to tell me Angel not a good player, like. But I'm mainly watching the Liberty. See, that's fair. But, yeah, I don't know. What else do you guys want to talk about? I think AZ would come off the bench on the Lynx, and AZ should just never come off the bench unless she's coming back from injury. So that's one way that I worry. My biggest issue with her going there. Exactly. But outside of that, like, we're good. We're good. Is it still Fire Chris? Of course it's still Fire Chris. Like, you guys have been trying to troll me today. You guys have been trying to troll me today. I guess I'm just more, what is it called? I guess I've just mellowed out today. I'm sorry. I'm not giving y'all the reactions y'all want for the trolling. But y'all trying. But y'all know it's still for Chris. It's always Fire Chris. This is random one. Coklanis was calling Paige P in the huddle. I got the ick. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I was like... And then he was trying to give her 10s after the game. I was like, okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I need to watch some more highlights. I need to watch more Maya Moore highlights because Maya Moore goated. Like, I'm trying to find more games from that 2014 season when she was MVP. So, not Chris is goated. I'm rage baiting. Like, child. But I need to watch more from that season. I need to watch more. I need to finish the Stewie highlights video that I started, that I mentioned earlier, because, like, Stewie, it's Breanna Stewart career highlights, ball for real, 2010 to 2024 on YouTube, guys. Go check out that video. I'm still finishing it. But yeah, I need to catch more highlights. If you guys can send me the Alwa fam tape, like actual full games, I need to see that too. Do you think Chris will get fired? Yeah. Because with his coaching, we're not getting anywhere. And you draft Paige to win championships. And if we keep losing and losing and losing, they're going to have to make a choice. And you invest a lot of draft capital in Paige. With Paige's jersey sales, with all that other stuff. Paige leaves, then, you know, we fuck. So, yeah, he's going to get fired eventually. I think it should be this season. But will Kurt fire him? If it gets to a point where Kurt's not going to fire him, then they're going to fire Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually something is going to have to give. It's either going to be Paige or it's going to be Chris. And if you're smart, you say Chris has to go and you keep Paige, because what Paige has already done. She's done so much for the city of Dallas already this year. So you keep Paige. Like, it's obvious. So if Kurt's not going to do it, then they're going to let him go. And they should let him go regardless. But eventually someone's going to get fed up. And when people keep getting fed up, that leads into a lot of complaints, a lot of strife with the front office and with everyone else. And that also leads to people not attending games. And that hurts their pockets. So at some point, they will be forced to get rid of Chris. Whether they want to or not, eventually he will have to go. I don't know when that's going to be. But one day he will go. Let me see. I think Chris won't be fired, but bumped down. Well, they have to get rid of him. I want to watch Chicago Sky, but I can't take other bad coach. Like, I really can't. Like, I really can't. The whole huddle just felt so forced. Exactly. Like, we ain't cool like that. Is that, like, bro, he does not like Paige. He does not like Paige. What do you think is going on with the Aces? I have heard a lot of back and forth about this. I think that, they just don't, like, they're just not playing well. I think that leads to them not having good enough people on the staff. Like, Natalie Nakase left, and Becky said she was in charge of the defense. So I think she needs to get somebody better to handle the defense. Jewel has to go after the season. Chelsea Gray has to go after the season. They need to fix their bench. Their bench is a huge problem. They need better contributors off the bench for them. They have to fix all those things. You keep Asia, you keep Jackie, you keep Liz, because you gave the first round pick up for her. And then you have to retool around that. And the draft capital is not great either. You already gave up your pick for next year. Do they have a first round pick in 2026? I don't know. You see what people want to play with Asia Wilson. Thanks for joining. But yeah, they have multiple things to fix. That's the answer. So yeah, I think when you lose that much, it hurts the morale of the team. I know Asia tired of carrying. I hope she can finish the rest of the season strong. I feel like she is only playing for Rookie of the Year. No. Paige does not care about Rookie of the Year. She cares about winning. She cares about playing with her teammates. Paige is not one for the flashy awards and all those other things. I mean, look at the SB speech. She used that speech to say thank you to the Black community, essentially. Like, Paige is about sharing her light with others. Like, Paige does not care about the awards and stuff. We care about that for her, but that's not what Paige cares about. Chris gotta go, exactly. He's been giving grace. I don't know why. But I missed the question. Oh, they said, is Tyler Marsh really that bad? Yes, he is really that bad. Okay, at the beginning of the season, let me set you the scene. He was having Angel Reese be an offensive rebounder and a screener. He was not setting up plays for Angel Reese at all. He was not, okay? The whole game plan at the beginning of the season was let's feed Camilla in the post over and over and over again. And what's happening when you know that they're going to feed Camilla in the post? You get in front of that, you jump the passing lane, you steal the ball, or you deflect it, or you crowd her in the paint so she can't finish. So that was already a no-go. And then he was also putting a lot on our guards. We had Rachel Banham, we had Kia Nurse. Who else did we have this upcoming season? Ariel Atkins has been good for us this year, our only good guard. And yeah, when you run a system like that, when you don't let Angel Reese be who Angel Reese is, and you try to push it down, it was shit this year. There was a game against the Phoenix Mercury. He threw in the towel in the third quarter of the game. He gave up and said, oh, we not winning this shit. And he pulled the starters out. Third quarter. Didn't even try to compete. and they hit a bunch of threes on us. Against the Liberty, they had a franchise record for three-pointers made, 19 threes a game. That game versus the Liberty is, to this day, the worst basketball game I have ever seen. The Chicago Sky looked like they didn't know what a basketball was. It was terrible. He has awful rotations. He Nurse was in the starting lineup for the longest. He doesn't use his challenges at all. He never wants to give Angel 10s. He's always giving Rachel Banham 10s. He's playing people out of position. It's just, he is not a good coach at all. And it took him how long to realize that continuously feeding the post is not going to help us. Chris and Tyler are the worst coaches in the league. You can tell that they don't believe in Tyler's system. A player said they don't have the will to win. You see the problems that we got. He is ruining players' spirits. And the personnel isn't the best. And there were times where they were able to have good wins, like the Minnesota game. But Tyler is a terrible coach. So yes, he's really that bad, to answer your question. If they lose Paige, it will be the dumbest organization. They lost a lot of good guards. They lost Alicia Gray. They lost Skylar Diggins. They lost a lot of talent. Because of the organization and stuff. They lost Marina Mabry. They shouldn't have waived Deja Kelly. Everyone says that Deja Kelly is getting a lot of PR for one preseason game. And I kind of have to agree, because a preseason game is a preseason game. No shade. Not Herbert, Kern, and Chris. Why is she still playing? Are you talking about Paige? Because Paige wants to play. Because Paige enjoys to play the game of basketball. Because this is what Paige loves to do. Genuinely. Paige is not going to play unless they tell her that she can't play. She has the heart of a champion. She wants to play. She wants to win. That's what Paige is. Paige wants to go to the playoffs. She's going to do everything that she can. So, Paige does not play for awards. That's never been what Paige is about. Paige is not about that. She's about the team. They do Angel Solidity, exactly what I'm saying. Can you make a video on who you think Dallas should pick up in free agency? I gotta look. Everyone's pretty much available in free agency. If I made a video on who I think they should or what I want them to pick up, it would just be my dream Paige starting lineup. So you kind of got to be realistic. This is why I wanted my friend on the live today so we could discuss this, and it's not letting my friend come on the live. So maybe one day. We need to get Hamby. She scores a lot of points, so underrated. I like Hamby. I kind of feel like she's not leading the Sparks. Plum just came here this upcoming year and stuff. So you got that kind of synergy going. But Hamby would be nice. She loves Paige too. Exactly. See, I would like that. I'm late as fuck. Dang it. Well, you're here. That's what matters. I'm going to upload this on YouTube afterwards anyway. So any points that you missed, you can check out on YouTube. I'm going to have to cut out some stuff in the beginning. Amazing post player. Yeah, I like Hamby. I just don't think she's going to leave the Sparks. I saw that interview she did with Sue Bird, and she was just kind of saying that she believes in what they're doing and stuff. So I just don't think that Hamby is going to leave the Sparks. But Hamby is a good choice now that you say that. She has some good defense. She can score. I like Hamby, but I don't know. But I'm excited for... the playoffs should be really good this year. When everyone gets healthy again, when we get feedback, when we get Stewie back, because it really all leads to that. I don't know. I don't think Phoenix is gonna get to the finals, and if they are, I don't think they're gonna win. They live and die by the three too much. So I'm not seeing that. Did you listen to AZ's podcast yet? I did listen to it when it came out. I did. The video was out. I have not seen the video yet. I'll probably watch that after the live. CCC Clan still crying over how that game went last night. Okay, and they can keep crying, bro. Did all that and we still won. Are you going to stay on live for one of the games? Well, the game starts at 8:30, so probably not. I don't know. Do you guys want me to go live again for the game? Let me know. Maybe I'll do that. But I was on live for 4 hours the other day. I'm not about to do that again. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys do want me to go live for the game. So the game that I'm watching today is the Atlanta Dream game. That's what I'm watching. So I'll go live for you guys today for the game. I don't know if I'm going to be on the whole game. To be honest with you, I might be on for part of the game. But that game starts at 9 o'clock. That game starts at 9 o'clock. So the Atlanta Dream versus the Seattle Storm. That's the game that I'm watching. Okay. I'll check out the Liberty and I'll check out the Aces on replay. I watched the Liberty on replay yesterday. So yeah, and someone asked me to review Atlanta, so I'm trying to be fair. So that's the game that I'm gonna watch. So if you guys want to join me for that, then I can go live for that. Again, I do not know if I will be live the entire game. I might be live for a quarter or two. But if you guys want to see my reaction, we can chop it up a little bit. We can do that. You guys can see my live commentary, but I will go live for you guys since you asked me. But yeah. And then like I said, if you guys want me to go live to talk about other stuff, or just DM me ideas after the live. The Atlanta Dream is at 4 in the morning where I live. Good God, where do you live? Where do you live? Because for me it's 9 o'clock. But I'll join. I'll do that for you guys. I don't know how entertaining I'll be, but we'll see. I'll mainly be focusing on the Sweden. Okay, period. We're international. I love that. Thank you for being on this live from Sweden. I really appreciate that. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I'm gonna try to. I will always watch your recaps. Thank you. Let me see. I always screenshots my nice comments because thank you. But what is it called? Whenever I'm watching the game, I'm going to try to focus more on the Atlanta Dream side because I've watched more of Seattle, so I'm going to try to see about how their offense runs and stuff because people said that with Jordan Canada specifically, they said that she's the reason that Alicia has kind of quote-unquote fallen off or hasn't had a good amount of production. So I'm going to see what Jordan Canada is giving tonight. I have to go. See you later. Thank you so much for joining the live. Love you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to see what she's giving. I think Ryan's playing, so I'm really going to try to focus on them offensively. Well, fuck. For 2 weeks? How am I just now? They still asked me to review Atlanta, so I will do it because I was asked. So I will still watch the game. But how did I forget about this, bro? Like... Thank you for telling me this, bro. I feel dumb as fuck. Like, Jordan Canada is apparently out for 2 weeks. No, Jordan Canada, I think. I think Jordan Canada is out. I thought they said Ryan was playing today. Yeah, Ryan's playing today. What the fuck are they tagging me in? Stop tagging me in people on Twitter be so... And that's where I block people. Like, shut the fuck up. Like... Oh my god. Are you gonna go live post your live on the Atlanta game? Do you guys want me to post the live? I can post it, but whenever I do go live, it's just gonna be on me like how it is now. I don't know how to do that and show my TV, number one, and number two, they would copyright me and take my video down and it would mess up my account, and I'm just not trying to go through that. So yeah, but I can post that. I don't know how entertaining that will be, but I can post that if you guys want. I'm loving this live so much. I'm glad you guys are still here with me and enjoying the live. Like I said, that first live was better, but we still made it happen today. So I appreciate you guys. I thought I was only going to be on for 2 hours. Now we're going on 2.5. So yeah, I'll probably be ending this in like 20 minutes. No shade. Because I still have to eat and stuff before the game. Can you go live during a Dallas game? I might go live during a Dallas game. Like I said, it's kind of complicated because, so to break down what I do during a Dallas game. So this phone I'm going live from right now, every time, if you follow me on Twitter, I tweet during the game. So like page scores, page midi, page 3. I have all of my tweets in my drafts. I make drafts before the game. That way I can just press post and I don't have to do all that. So I tweet during the game. I look at my timeline, I screenshot my tweets to use for the videos. And then on my other phone, like my friends, we talk during the game, so I just read like what they have to say. And then I'm also looking at Reel, and then I'm trying to watch the game. So I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 things at one time. And so it's very overwhelming for me to do, which is why I've been hesitant about going live during a game, because it's a lot. But I might do that. Like I said, I'm supposed to go to the game on Friday, so... maybe I'll do one of the ones toward the end of the season. Maybe it will. But like I said, I'd be crashing out. So, I don't know. They crying about Paige supposed to be getting the whistle. Child, like, we're not moved. We're not moved. But the fact that Jordan Canada is out, like, bro, I was ready to see what they were saying. Exactly. Like, bro, like, I feel like I've mellowed out before because I know what Dallas Wings are going to do. So, like, when you expect what they're going to do, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to digest. So I feel like I've mellowed out from what I started with. But if I went live yesterday, I would have crashed out. I really like it. That would have been one of my worst. Like I was just so mad the way that I just don't like how they play Paige at all. So maybe one of the ones toward the end of the season. Who do we got coming up? Let me see what our matchups are. So why isn't it loading? Hey Icy, thank you for joining the live. One of my mutuals is here, guys. I went live the other day. She's like, why didn't you tell me that you were on live? So I DM'd her. I'm like, I'm on live. So thank you for joining my live. I appreciate you. I'm trying to see what games we have coming up because they asked me to go live for one of the games. I know we play the Sparks next, but I'm going to the game. So the Aces, again, I hate playing the Aces, bro. I hate playing that. Like, it's always an ass game. The Aces and the Dream. I'm not hungry, bro. Like, those matchups are boring to me. And then we play the Sparks again Wednesday, August 20th. Then we play the Storm. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be boring. Like, you guys do not want to see me go live for that. Like, who really cares? Then the Valkyries. Then the Connecticut Sun. Then the Dream. Then Minnesota. Then Golden State. Then the Sparks again. And then the Phoenix Mercury is our last game. So which matchup sounds most appealing for you guys for me to go live? Because some of these matchups, I'm not hungry. Why is Seattle playing so many games this month? I don't know. The way that Kathy does the games really frustrates me. Minnesota would be good if Dallas can get it together. The Minnesota one, it'll probably be a blowout, but Paige always makes the game close. But Minnesota's defense is no joke. They're going to turn us over a lot. So, yeah. But anyways, Kathy, Valkyries or Minnesota? Okay. I might do one of those. But Kathy is just, her scheduling is terrible. Like, Chicago Sky will play, and then you won't see them play for another week. And then other teams are having back-to-backs. And I just don't think that back-to-backs should exist for the health of the players, like, at all. I just don't think that that should be a thing. And, yeah, like, they just have to do better at spacing out the games. I think the season should be longer. I agree. It should start a little bit later. It should end a little bit later. But, yeah, the scheduling is just not. Minnesota, okay, you guys want Minnesota? I might do that. I hope the game schedule is fixed before the new teams get added. Exactly. She just has to do better with that. I would hope that her seeing how many people have got hurt this year, she improves that, because she had all this stuff for Caitlyn to be scheduled on national TV, and then Caitlyn's missed a lot of this year due to injury. So you see what happens when you put all of your eggs in one basket and you're not evenly distributing the games throughout the league. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be making videos about Unrivaled during that season? Yes, I will be covering Unrivaled. We got Paige, we got Angel, we got Fee. So the plan is to do reviews, and it's the same thing as during the season. I'm planning on mainly focusing on the, like, if they all play at the same time, I will pick Paige, okay? But I'm planning on reviewing all these players and doing Unrivaled, so that is what my plan is. And I'm also planning on reviewing UConn as well. I might review some LSU. I need to watch Flage more for the draft, but I really doubt anything I see from Flage is going to dissuade me from AZ. And that goes for anybody in the draft class. AZ is generational. AZ is so good. AZ is so fundamentally sound. I doubt that there's anything I'm going to see in the tape that's going to take me away from AZ at number one. Like, I really doubt that. But I have to watch it so I can have that conversation. And I do want to do a live in the future talking about AZ versus Flage, because this conversation's happening on Twitter. I think it's stupid. I need to watch more Flage tape before I can feel comfortable doing those things. But I would like to talk about that topic on live. I was watching a bunch of Lauren Betts tape, and thank God it's over. So now I'm starting my Flage tape. So she's literally trying to take these players out one by one. Who are you talking about, Aaliyah Boston? I hate when they don't pass the ball to Paige. I would agree. It's very frustrating. Minnesota. So the consensus seems to be Minnesota. So when is the Minnesota game? It is Monday, September 1st. Okay, you guys want Minnesota, so I may make that happen. So, yeah. Some of the stuff we talk about on live, I may forget. So, please leave comments on videos. Please DM me if you guys follow me on Twitter. Like, if there's something I said that I was going to do that you guys really wanted to me to do, and I forgot about it, please, like, say, hey, we wanted this video. You forgot about it. or whatever. If you want to have conversation, like, you guys can always DM me on here. You guys can always DM me on Twitter. We can always talk. I don't mind. I love speaking with you guys. No, Kathy was scheduling. Kathy's scheduling is just not good. I wonder what team Paige would be playing on Unrivaled. My Twitter is at the Anastasia25. I will show you my Twitter account. You guys can screenshot my Twitter and follow me. But that is my Twitter account at the Anastasia25 if you want to follow me. But yeah, if you guys want to DM me about stuff, share stuff with me, have conversations, we can do that on Twitter. But I love Twitter. And someone, I really appreciated my follower on here that DM'd me the footage of what I was asking for the Paige Aaliyah Boston thing, because I lost it. Well, I didn't see it. Like, I missed a few plays of this game. I looked down for 5 seconds to tweet or to read something, and I missed some plays. So thank you to that person who sent it to me as well. But yeah, I'm mainly on Twitter. That's how I keep up with everything for these videos as well. Because you just have to, like, I can't believe I forgot Jordan Canada was injured, bro. Thank you for telling me, bro. I was about to be mad as fuck when I turned on the game while she's not playing, but I'll still watch Atlanta anyway. I just hope it's good. Didn't they lose the last game? Do you have WNBA League Pass? I do have League Pass. I have the subscription where you can pay for the year. So I think I paid in, July? I think I got it last year. So yeah, that's how I watch the games, is League Pass. And then because I live here, they never let me watch any Dallas games on League Pass. I always have to watch with the local channel, and it's so annoying. Every time I watch the game, my TV is always an extra 30 seconds behind. Every game. It doesn't matter if it's on ESPN, if it's on Ion and League Pass, wherever the game is, I'm always behind. And I don't know why that is. It's very frustrating to me. So yeah, but I watch the game on TV. I watch the game on my TV. I don't watch it on a web browser, so I don't know what the delay is, because there's already an extra delay. But my friends are talking about plays, and I don't see the play till an extra 30 seconds later. So exactly, you guys are behind too? Yes. I get I'm like, why am I always behind? Like, extra behind. Like, it's so frustrating. That's why it's good going to the games in person, because there's going to be there's going to be a delay from the game to the TV. I thought that's a 30-second delay, and then I get an extra delay. So that's one of the reasons why I have the Real app up. Because if, like, Paige is about to score, let me get my tweet ready so I can tweet. Or if a play's happening, I want to look away, I look away. And then I come back. So that's why I have the Real app open. That's why, and I need to see what they count as Paige's assists, because some stuff they don't count as assists and stuff. So I can post at halftime. Like, I have a bunch of tweets ready before every game. Every game I make drafts. I know pretty much what I'm going to say. I do like to live tweet sometimes as well. I go to the Real app to give, to keep you guys updated and stuff like that. Like, when Paige got to double figures the other day, I texted him like, hey, Paige, double figures. I like to know before Paige, like, I don't know. Sometimes I hate when stuff gets spoiled, but sometimes, like, I need to know. Like, if we're about to lose a game, like, I need to see, like, hey, we're going to lose. You know what I'm saying, bro? When we won that Fever game yesterday, I was so shocked we won the game. Like, I already told you guys, like, I was really not expecting that at all. But somehow we came through and we did that, and it is what it is. But yeah, I just hate, like, all the games being delayed. Like, I get frustrated with that, and I don't think that there's any tangible. I mean, maybe I could try to watch what they watch, but then I watch it on TV. Then I would have to connect my iPad to the TV, and then it's not the full thing or whatever. But yeah, I hope both of the games are good tonight. I hope the one I'm watching is good tonight, and then I'll catch New York on replay probably. But I've decided I like New York during the regular season. When the playoffs start, I do not like New York, because I need Minnesota to get the chip this year. I need Fee championship, bro. Like, as long as Fee gets a chip this year, then I'll leave here with something, bro. Like, Fee chip, Fee MVP, Paige Rookie of the Year. Who says no? That's all I need. I want Paige to get a double-double so bad. Well, she got one for the Minnesota game. That was like her third game when she got the double-double. And she has not got one since, because they sell it. Didn't she have a game this year with like 9 assists? Or something? Like, I remember that game versus New York when Enrique had 14 assists and she had a double-double. I'm like, it must be nice when people don't sell your assists. She had 14 assists. Thank you for joining the live. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe once a week I'll pick a game and go live with you guys as well, so we can do that. I don't know. I just need ideas, but I think maybe once a week I should go live, because you guys are fun. But what games do we have tomorrow? Let me see. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? We don't have games tomorrow? See, this is my problem. Kathy will schedule like 6 games. Oh, hey, thank you for joining the live. She'll have like 6 games on one day. And then the next day, there's no games. Why wouldn't you just split up the games? And why wouldn't you have a game at like 2, a game at 5, a game at 7? Like, why wouldn't you? I hate when she does a game at like 6:30 and then she does one at 9. Because I'm probably not going to be able to watch the next game unless I watch it on the replay. Because, yeah, like there's like with the commercials and stuff, with the officiating and all that, I'm not going to be able to watch that in real time probably because I review the games afterwards. So I get like, why does she do that? She has 2 games starting at 9 today. If you wanted to watch, well, on Friday. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's really frustrating. Angel's still not playing. She is alluding to she's coming back, but we do not have a timetable for Angel's return. Then like 4 games at the same time. Exactly what I'm saying, bro. There was like 3 times this year where the Lynx, Chicago, and Dallas played at the same time. Why would you do that? Why? Like, why wouldn't you space the games throughout the day? And then times they be having game at 11, a game at 5, a game at 9. Like, why would you have a game at 11 a.m.? That makes no sense to me. Like, this is my problem. And then all the back-to-backs that she has, the teams doing, like, this is terrible scheduling for us that are multiple fans of multiple teams. Like, I haven't been watching Chicago since she's been hurt. Exactly. I have not watched Chicago for 2 weeks. Okay? Period. I said Anastasia for commissioner, period. She is terrible. Exactly. Kathy is terrible at her job, and she's tone deaf. She gets asked about Unrivaled, and you can tell that she's threatened by it because they're paying the players what they're worth, and because the players enjoy it, and they're not feeding into BS rivalries. We are not hungry for Kaitlyn versus Angel. No, it's racism towards Angel. That's all that it is. It's not healthy. It's not helping the league at all. All it gets is negativity towards Angel, and you're putting a guard versus a post player. No. The real rivalry where money's at is Fee versus Angel. That's the best rivalry right now. Like, that's the best rivalry right now, in my opinion. It's good hoops. Competitive rivalries where it's just on the court. And then after they get off the court, they chop it up and it's fine. And there's all love. That's what it's about. Healthy competition. But they don't promote that. They don't promote that as they should. Can you even fire the commissioner? I'm sure that they could. I don't know who's in charge of that, but I'm sure she could get fired. Like, Kathy is actively hurting the league this year. Because when she has all the back-to-backs and stuff, and you see people getting hurt. How many people bought tickets to see Kaitlyn play this year, and Kaitlyn didn't play? Because of the scheduling and because of Stephanie White putting her back into games that they already won. It's the mismanagement of players. Players, like, we want to see the players. I've not watched the Chicago Sky in 2 weeks because Angel's been hurt. And he played her 1 game and she asked to be out of the game. And he put her back in the game. Like, why? Because you know she's your only ticket to winning it. And she makes you look better than you really are. You have to take care of these people, bro. Like, they treat the players just like a product and not like people. And that really, really bothers me. Like, Kathy's marketing of this league is so limited. It could be bigger than what it is. Like, you got to push everyone more. Push Paige more. Push Angel more. Like, push your stars more. Like, there's, like, the beautiful thing about the WNBA is there's so many different players, okay? There is somebody for pretty much everybody, okay? Like, there's so many players that people would really, really like if we had the opportunity to get to know them more, if you marketed them more. The team page can only do so much. It's up to Kathy and all these other people to be like, you know what? We need to have more opportunities to market these players. That's what it's about. You got to market everybody. And some people are going to be bigger than others, but you put the money in and all that other stuff. You know how many people don't even know how good of a season Paige is having this year because they're not giving her the marketing that they should? She gets marketing, but I'm just saying, if they put a little bit more into it, if they put, like, they, you know, look at what the Valkyries are doing this year. Like, look at how many people are coming to see them live. Every single game is sold out to see the Valkyries play live. They've put money into that stuff. They put money into the stadiums and stuff. Like, look at what players can do and look at how much that helps the league when you put money into that and when you promote what every single player gives. There's so many good players that we could be talking about more. That's what it's about. Like, there's so much healthy competition. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see Kathy doing more. But it's the same fucking shit. We're tired of Kaitlyn versus Angel. You got anything else in the bag? No, she doesn't. That's all she focused on. And when both of them got hurt, she was fucked. Because that's all she's focused on all fucking year. That's it. That's it. New York versus Aces sometimes, maybe. New York versus LA sometimes, maybe. But we got to do better with that. We got to do better with that. We need some real rivalries. Some really good ones. And more marketing for the players. More marketing for the teams. These women work so hard. These women's work so hard. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve that. They deserve that, you know? So that's all I'm saying. Valk's marketing team is superior. Exactly what I'm saying. What city do you think deserves a WNBA team? What teams don't have one right now? Isn't Philly getting one? I think Detroit's getting one. Cleveland's getting one. I don't know. Like, who doesn't? Like, I'm trying to see, like, all the different teams. No, good. Go on stage. I'm trying to think of, like, the Void. Give me a second. I feel like they have the big markets covered. But I mean, look at demand. Look at demand. Miami. Oh yeah, the Miami Soul. That's true. That got disbanded. The Sacramento Monarchs. I didn't see any games, but their branding and stuff look cool. So yeah, like you could bring some old stuff back. That's sure. Like bring that back. Because there's markets for that. You know, some people don't know what they want until it's put in front of them. Or like San Antonio, yeah. Well, they moved to Vegas. The San Antonio Stars moved and became the Las Vegas Aces. But sure, we could do those things. Trap God, thank you so much for joining the live. Period. I missed a lot of comments because I was on my rant, so I need to go back and see everything that I missed. Trying to drive that fake rivalry is so stupid. Exactly, bro. And it wasn't even tangible, like, for real, because, you know, for the most part, they didn't have nothing towards each other. But when Caitlyn did that pushing of Angel shit, I just knew, I'm like, great. It's gonna go, like, exactly to what Kathy wants it to be. It's gonna be exactly that race war, bro. And it just got real ugly that day. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want to see Angel play the Fever again. She does not deserve that. Like, I'm just tired of it. And I don't even know why they put them against each other, two different positions, exactly what I'm saying. The Widow Clark fans are ruining it for everyone. They need to market other players. Exactly what I'm saying. Clark is insufferable to me. If it wasn't for players like Fee or Paige, I would not be a fan. Exactly, bro. Like, there's so much more than Caitlyn. There's so many different archetypes of players that people would really like if they got the marketing that they deserved, okay? Fee deserves more marketing than she gets. And so many other players and teams you could say that about. They got to put more money into the marketing, bro. Like, they need, like, more. They said New Orleans, New Jersey. Okay, I need a team in Florida. I'm going to say Boston because I want to see some games. Okay, that's fair. Mystics versus Atlanta is a good rivalry, and Sparks versus Storm. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, we don't have one here in Philadelphia. We talked about Miami. Out of all the teams coming in the future, which one are you most excited for? Like I said, I want Juju to be on Portland Fire. When Juju on Portland Fire, who say no? I'm sorry, like I said, I want Juju to be the face of a brand new franchise. You know, to start from, you know, brand new and have Juju be the face, I think that would be fantastic. So if Juju gets on one of these new teams, I would be very excited for that. I think a Philadelphia team is coming. I'll be excited for that. But just excited to see the new talent in general. But I think whatever team Juju goes to, if that's new, I think that would be huge. But outside of that, I think the Philadelphia will be cool. I think they have really good fans. We talked about San Antonio. We need a team in the middle of America like OKC. Oh, I could see that. You got to expand all the markets. My problem with Caitlyn saying anything about the racism, her fan base spread, like I only see her say anything when asked. Exactly. Oh, thank you for joining the live. But it's literally the entire thing. They had to force her to answer these questions, mind you. They had to word it into a way to where she had to answer the question, okay? You don't see her standing up for her teammates unprovoked, okay? Like, that's just not a real leader to me. Like, you don't see your teammates going through racism. I think AB had to leave Twitter or something like that. Kelsey Mitchell, when she don't have a good game, they call her everything but a child of God. They ran Alyssa Smith out of there. You stand up for your teammates, okay? Arika had that one game where she played terrible. And what did Paige do? Stood up for her. Because that's what you do for your teammates. And that's what you do. Paige understands the privilege that she has as a white woman. She understands that. She uses that. And she's going to use her voice to defend someone like Arike, okay? And that's what you do. When you stay silent like that, that hurts your teammates. That makes them lose respect for you. Because you see what they're going through, and you don't care. And that's what bothers me about Caitlyn. It's about me. It's not about the team. Let me see. We need more teams in the South, but Kathy's scared. Bro, so true. It's so true. I can see it exactly. Do you think Dallas will win against the Sparks? I think we have the opportunity to win. I think it says unstable connection. I hope the live still goes. I think we have the opportunity to win. It depends on the defense that we play. If we play good defense throughout the game, we may have an opportunity. But our defense is really spotty. It's not consistent enough. The Sparks are really good scoring threats. When you look at Kelsey Plum, when you look at, what is it called? De'Arica Hamby, if Rakia starts shooting lights out, we don't have good perimeter defense. But they're also terrible defenders. I would argue that the Sparks have worse defense than us. It is that bad. Okay? So if we can play decent defense throughout the whole game and really limit those three, those are the three that are going to kill us, okay? And Cam Brink, exactly. We don't have an answer for Cam Brink. Cam Brink, give me that shit all game. That is exactly what Cam Brink is going to do. Cam Brink can hit the three too. So who is going to really match up with her in a meaningful way? Louisa's going to sell. Leah's going to sell. Maddie could do something, but defensively, she can't guard Cam. Like, let's be for real. Is that Cam about to get 15 blocks? Exactly. So, like, that's why I'm concerned from a defensive... Like, if we cannot stop the scoring, then that's the problem. And you also have to hope that they shoot terribly. Because when the shots are going in, they're one of the best teams. They average... How many points do they average in the league right now? Like, let me look at this right now. LA Sparks. I don't think you can search up before. Okay, I just have to go to the player. So I'll go to Kelsey Plum, and she plays for the Sparks. Okay. So points per game, LA Sparks, 86.3 points per game, third in the league. And what do we average? We average 81 points a game. Okay, you get those three to fall for the Sparks, it's over. It's over, bro. We do not have good perimeter defense. So that's why I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned about that. But I just want it to be a shootout. I'm sorry. I want this to be 100+ scoring game for both teams. Okay, both our defense be ass. Let's get the ball through the hoop. I want entertainment. Like, what's the opposing points per game for the Sparks? 88.3. So you see how they're losing games? Because when you score 86 and when the opposing is 88.3, you can't stop that enough. Like, yeah, I want a shootout. Like, fuck the defense. We both ask at defense. Like, let's be for real. Let's ball go through the hoop, child. And then if Arike play, oh, good God. We'll see if she's back, but y'all know how I feel about Arike this season. So it's just like, I missed some comments. They need to guard the perimeter like crazy. Almost everyone on the Spurs can hit the three. That's what I'm saying. Azurá Stevens. How the fuck I forget about Azurá Stevens, bro? We're so fucked, bro. Cam Brink hitting three. Azurá Stevens hitting three. Rakia hitting three. Fucking Kelsey Plum hitting threes. The only player you don't have to be worried about hitting the shots is Julie Allemand. And maybe she'll hit a few shots on us too, but Julie Allemand. But this will be the first time Paige plays with Sparks, if she plays. And also if Paige plays or not. That's a huge decider because she keeps the game close. So it depends on who plays as well, but I'm concerned about that. Cam about to get 15 blocks. Exactly. Cam Brink is best defender on the Spurs. Cam Brink is like the only good defender on the Spurs. Kelsey Plum's defense is iffy. She has moments where she can be good, but she also has a problem fouling people. Cam Brink has problems fouling people, but best defender. Rakia defense. I'm not moved by her defense. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you guys. Azurá defense, again, I'm not moved. Julie can have some good moments on defense. As a whole, the defense from the team is not moving me. It's really not moving me. So the defense is like some of the worst in the league. You got the number 2 gifter badge. Thank you so much for the gift. What are your thoughts on people saying that Paige doesn't get defended like Caitlyn does? So my take on this, you're going to defend Paige a different way because Paige has certain skill sets that Caitlyn does not have. If you look at the Washington Mystics game, you saw them trapping and double teaming Paige and blitz, like every kind of coverage that they could throw on Paige. They did that throughout the game, and she only had 3 turnovers, and she still had 20 points because Paige is going to get the ball out. Paige is going to have certain counters for defenses and stuff. And like you saw that one spin move that she had on Sonia Citron. She has a deeper bag. Okay, you're not going to be able to defend her the same way. If you're going to look at the scouting report against Paige and Caitlyn, is going to be 2 different things. The scouting report on Caitlyn is force her to the right, because if she tries to shoot the 3 from the right, that shit's not going in. Okay, you guard at full court because you can turn that shit over. Okay, they guarded Paige at full court, but Paige handles the basketball well, so that's not really a thing that's going to be on Paige's scouting report, right? But Caitlyn, you do that shit, you get some turnovers and stuff, you force her to the right, you put a lot of pressure on her, you make her pass the ball. Caitlyn gonna crumble. Caitlyn is going to make mistakes. Paige has composure. Paige has more moves in the bag. So she's not going to be guarded in the same way necessarily as Caitlyn. There's certain things you can do to Caitlyn to have her have more mistakes. You can try those things with Paige and she's going to have less mistakes because she's the better player, because Paige is going to play it a little bit more safe than Caitlyn, and that's not a bad thing. Paige is not one to do the crazy passes that Caitlyn does. She can do some cool passes, but she knows how to serve what the moment is calling for, okay? She just plays the game in a way smarter way than Caitlyn does. And she's going to play with composure in a way that Caitlyn does. You keep doing that, Caitlyn is going to crumble. She's going to make mistakes. She's going to turn the basketball over. She's going to take ill-advised shots. Paige is more smarter about the shot selection. So you can't necessarily guard them the same way. You can try the same things, but it's going to be a different outcome. So there is that. And then trying to say that people don't double team or blitz Paige and You watch the tape, they are guarding Paige in a lot of those ways. She's just better at that. So that's my thing. So that's what I would say. They need to find a way to get Cam in foul trouble. They really do. Cam about to block JD's shots like clockwork. Exactly, because she's going to take all those shots as well. I'm trying to see if I have any other comments. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to go to this one, because it's going to be fun. Arike going to shoot. I don't know if it's going in. That's what I'm saying, bro. One thing about Arike don't give a fuck. That's what I realized, bro. Whether Arike's shots go in or they don't go in, she's still going to shoot. She's she's gonna have that same grin on her face, whether the shot goes in or, bro, Arike don't give a fuck. Arike can go 0 for 30 in a game, and you give her that shot for 31, she taking that like it's the first shot. Arike don't give a fuck. Bro, Arike is a definition of fucking weed ball. It don't matter how many shots don't go in. She wholeheartedly believes that the next one is going to go in. It's rare you see Arike taking shots and they don't go in and she's like, let me chill out on it, bro. Y'all remember? I was about to say Valentine's Day again. Oh my god. But 2-14 against Seattle, bro. Shot after shot after, bro. Arike will take the next one. She don't care, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm very concerned. They may have Azare and Cambring, but we got Big Learu. Yeah, we're cooked. I'll always be trolling. Shia Cone on defense, clock it. I hope Arike takes all the time she needs to heal all the time. Preach. Bro, I made the live even though I put notifications on. TikTok said, fuck me, bro. TikTok notifications do not work. TikTok notifications do not work. I have notifications on for when AZ posts, and they never give me the notifications. Every time AZ posts, I found it on Twitter, bro. Instagram notifications, every time AZ posts, I only get half of the notifications. So I don't know why. It tells me when people comment on my videos and stuff, but it never tells me when people I have notifications on have it on, and I deleted it and I got it. It doesn't work. I don't know. Paige knows how to draw fouls without flopping. Exactly. I knew that was you, SCB. Of course I knew that was you. I follow you. And you type in a very specific way, bro. Someone was giving promo, and it was so you-coded. Paige is more harder to guard than CC. CC gets frustrated. It's hard to irritate Paige. That's what I'm saying. It takes a lot to get Paige really frustrated, and even then, she's gonna, like I said, her composure really sets her apart, bro. You keep guarding Caitlyn. You keep putting that pressure on her. She gets pissed. She takes bad shots. She misses the shots. She turns the ball over. That's the blueprint on Caitlyn. That's the blueprint, okay? Caitlyn's temperament on the court is not there, bro. You do 2 things wrong, now Caitlyn gonna be saying, fuck everybody in your family, okay? Paige don't do that shit. Paige don't do that shit. It takes a lot to really piss Paige off. It's different. Arike worse than Camilla almost, in the sense that, explain. Arike gonna shoot January 30th. No, you ate. Oh my god, no, that's one of the best. No, I'm screenshotting this. I'm sorry, bro. January 31st. I'm dead. I remember the game when the rookie where Paige was getting double teamed the whole time. Which game? Because that's happened so many games. I don't even know which one. Arike chucking that shit up no matter what. She don't give a fuck. Bro, Arike has that same grin. She gonna shoot that shit in. Arike do not care. Whether the shots go in or they don't, Arike shoots the ball the same way. Bro, she do not. That's what I'm saying. We're cooked. That is what I am saying, bro. Girl, you still on live? I never expect to be on live this long, bro. I thought I was only going to be on live 2 hours today. And then, well, the first 30 minutes, we were trying to figure out how to add my friend to live. And I have to go live 3 separate days for that shit. So, yeah. And then we started talking. So I did not expect to be on this long. But you guys are really fun. Did you see how Sophie went? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. And Sophie can shut the fuck up for all I care. 4-point guard, Caitlin Clark handles are trash as fuck. Exactly. Like, girl, were we at the same game? Exactly. Like, she dumb as fuck. Like, Sophie Cunningham never says smart stuff. When are you talking about the game that I talked about? Not only Grin, but that confused smile of hers when she gets called for the bro. Oh my god. Like, Arike will blatantly push off of somebody or grab on somebody on defense, and when she gets called for the foul, you know what you did, Arike. You know what you did. Like, oh my, like, every time it's the same stuff. Do you guys have any basketball book recommendations? I don't personally. Will you still be tweeting during the game? Tomorrow I will be sitting there refreshing your page. Are you talking about on Friday? Yeah, I probably will be tweeting. Tell me what your Twitter is so I can follow you back. I want to follow you guys back on Twitter, so just let me know. Because I don't, like, my Twitter followers, I don't know, some people be fake bots, but just, if you follow me on Twitter, any of you guys on here, just please tag me on Twitter or send me a DM on Twitter and be like, hey, follow me back, I'll follow you guys back. But, yeah, the plan is to tweet live during the game. Are you on Threads? I'm not on Threads. Someone actually posted me on Threads. One of my friends told me about this, actually, and I was like, oh, that's really nice. They posted that one when I was talking about Chris at the YMCA. No, it wasn't Chris. It was Kurt defending Chris. They posted that video. And I thought that was really nice. Like, that's how, that's one of the things that's nice is when my videos end up other places and stuff. I'm surprised more of my videos don't end up on Twitter. Like, but I'm also kind of thankful for that because on Twitter, like, they're just really dense and annoying. So I would think more of my stuff would end up on Twitter than it actually does, but I thought it was really nice they reposted me on Threads. So, but I don't have Threads, so I can't see the comments. So if you guys could screenshot it and send me the comments from that post, because I didn't read it. Threads is where it's at. Twitter is kind of toxic. But the reason why I like Twitter is because Twitter gives you the news about everything. The second something happens, Twitter just has the pulse on it. I have a lot of friends on there. I just love the way the Twitter app works. Elon going, like, I hate Elon, but I really like Twitter. I've had Twitter for such a long time. You want to know anything that happens, Twitter is first. I've had some good friends on Twitter. So I like Twitter. But Threads, if you get Threads and then you delete it, it deletes the account. And I just feel like I'm never going to use it. Like, so I'm just like, why would I get it? But I don't have Threads. But if you guys can screenshot that post and send me the comments, I'd appreciate that. I deleted Twitter. I only have Threads. When Arike was out for her thumb... which game was that? That was the one before the Fever game. Let me look. Wasn't she out for a few games? Let me see the thumb. Okay, so the Phoenix game. Oh, the one where Paige had 11. Yeah, the way that they guarded her, bro. And they don't come fast enough to set the screen for her as well. Or when she passes the ball, they're not coming towards her. So it's very frustrating for that. So I get really... so yeah, that one, I hate how they... Yeah. And then the Chicago game. Ooh. I'm erasing that from my memory. Let me see my other comments. I was there last night, and I'm shocked Caitlin and Aaliyah didn't get text. They stayed arguing with the refs because the league has different rules for the Fever, bro. Caitlin Clark should have had so many texts this season. That one, she was arguing with the ref, what was it, during the Atlanta game? But she cusses out the refs, and she gets no text. But Angel Breeze, they give her texts like candy. It's ridiculous. Angel's had, 7 technical fouls this season? And she didn't even do shit. She's arguing with the other players. How are you getting a technical foul for that? I thought you were getting texts for arguing with the refs. I thought that's what texts were supposed to be. Like, she gets texts for anything. I don't understand that at all. And they said they were working on getting some of those rescinded. So I don't know what the process is on that as well. And that one, whenever Bria Harley pulled her hair and she got mad, she shouldn't have got a tech for that. Bria Harley pulled her hair and then she want to blame her fucking son for that shit. I'm like, what? How the fuck you gonna blame your son? She had 2 strands of hair. You said pull and you fucking yanked that shit. And you're blaming your son. You're blaming your son. And Angel get a tech. Like, I get why Angel was mad. Because why would you do that to her? Like, bro, like, I'm tired. Like, bro, everybody getting tech but Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark could say whatever she wants, and she don't get that tech. It's ridiculous. It's not fair. Let me see my other comments. I be on all socials. I try to catch everything I can. What am I on? I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm here on TikTok with you guys right now. I have Reddit, but I don't use it as much. I'm mainly on Twitter. That's my number one. And then I guess TikTok is number 2 right now. The refs are trash. Exactly. Caitlyn kept going off at the refs. She literally went up to them on the court. Exactly. You're supposed to be resting and you're getting off the bench and arguing with the refs. Like, sit down. Like, what are you doing? Paige getting one for say and one was a joke. Exactly. All she did was clap her hands and say and one and she got a tech. Like, what? I did not understand that. For that to be her first tech, I thought that was a really mild tech. Like, I thought that was a really soft tech. They're giving out really soft technical fouls this season. Players can't even argue with each other or have banter with each other, and now that's a tech. The refs did Paige dirty last game for sure. Exactly. And people try to say Paige has a whistle. Like, I'm not, like, bro. And then every time I talked about how, what is it called? Paige gets played, and they're like, oh, now you see what we're saying about Caitlyn. Bro, no one's talking about Caitlyn right now. We talking about Paige. Caitlyn flops, okay? Like, bro, like, Paige is not somebody who is a flopper. Paige is, like, that's not Paige's game. That is not Paige's game, bro. Like, it's just too complete. Like, I hate when they try to put Caitlyn in everything, and when they troll me and say review the Fever games. Like, y'all know I do not give a fuck about the Fever. Like, y'all know, like, if you see my profile, I say fuck the Fever any chance that I get. And you asking me about some Fever game, like, y'all know damn well. Every single week, you come in my comment section when I make videos about Angel Reese and say things about Angel Reese, and you think I'm going to review the Indiana Fever. How that makes sense? Like, I don't understand. I love the energy when Paige and the Wings made shots. Loved it. Def want to go to a Dallas home game. I went to the one at the American Airlines Center. I thought that was a good game, but that's not where we play. The rest just watching Paige and Wings being bullied WWE style, bro. They do not care. You got number 1 gifter badge? Thank you. If Paige has a whistle, it's silent. Exactly. Game next season. Fingers crossed. AZ will be on the team. We can only hope for that. Okay? So, yeah, who do you guys want on the team next season for Dallas Wings? Who do you want us to keep? Like I said, I think Lee, Louisa, they can go, no shade. Like, I can't keep seeing bad defense. In order for us to win a championship, I just don't think any of our starters can be a defensive liability. That's why Paige and Haley, the only ones I can stay. But depending on who we get, I don't know if Haley starts next season. Like, you really need to retool the starting 5. Like, you keep Paige, Arike has to go, Haley can stay. Maddie can probably stay, but the defense has to be worked on. And then Louisa and Lee can go, in my opinion. Like, Dallas front office is not smart enough to get AZ. Their brains are cooked. Bro, you gotta, like, whenever you have a star like Paige, you do what Paige wants, bro. How much hell has Paige went at through the hands of Chris and stuff? Paige wants AZ. You make that shit happen. It's that simple, bro. I really don't want to get my hopes up, though, because I feel like the misses are gonna want her. I mean, yeah, maybe so, but, like, it depends on what happens. If we get the number 1 pick, we are not going to trade away the number 1 pick. And if we do, we're dumb as fuck. And if we don't draft AZ, we're dumb as fuck. If we get to draft day and we trade down and we don't pick AZ, like I said, that Minnesota crash that I had for Commissioner's Cup is going to be light work. Kaylee Heckle really said, if you can't beat them, join them, bro. She really did, though. It's so true. Ooh, you just got number 1 gifter badge. Thank you so much. The refs calling a foul on Paige for Lexi using her as a trampoline was crazy. Bro. If you had Twitter, I would tell you to tweet this. I want to stretch big on the Wings. So who do you want on the Wings? Like, what player do you want? I looked it up, and Paige has a 4-year contract. No way Paige stays 4 years and things don't change. I believe they can call her and she can stay for longer. I think someone said they can make her stay for up to 7 years. I don't know. Keep Paige and Haley and Maddie. That's it. You get AZ and a vet at the 4. Thank you. Exactly what I've been saying, bro. People want to be high on Lee because she had a good game yesterday, but I'll never forget the Atlanta game when possession was on the line and you sold defensively. And some of the bad games that she's had, like, the defense is just not good enough. She's not quick enough throughout the floor. The centers are just moving more quickly throughout the floor. You're seeing better production. I just don't think we keep Lee next year. We only gave up a 2nd-round pick. Like, I'm okay with that. Louisa, the defense is terrible. Like I said, you watch any highlight from any team that we play, Louisa and Lee are going to stay on that highlight. They keep getting beat. Would y'all keep Zaza? We can keep Zaza. I like Zaza. I do. She can be good for us starting. Probably not. Probably off the bench. But I do like what Zaza brings. I think with good coaching, she can become better. Lee is too inconsistent to be productive. I think that's what you mean. I would agree. Thank you for the like on the live. Ooh, 5.4K likes on the live today. Thank you guys so much for your support today on live. Appreciate you. 7 years, what the fuck, no way, that's wild. She would be so unhappy. It really depends. It really depends. Like, if Paige isn't happy enough to demand a trade and anything, you have to acquiesce to that at a certain point. Like I said, Paige just demands, yeah, because they keep asking me questions. We're having a good time on the live. Don't hate. Anyways, but Paige just demands a lot of capital. Okay, so you're going to have to give up at least 2 or 3 first-round picks for Paige, in my opinion. And then you're probably going to have to give up one of your better players, if not your best player. That's what you need to give up for Paige. Like, you have to think about how good she is to the team and her production, and what you're going to be losing in that. So Paige is going to be demanding a lot of capital. So if Paige wants to leave, and she's still on contract, that would probably be a multi-team trade. Or she could leave in free agency. I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe Paige will finish her career with the Dallas Wings. But if management does not get it together in the next few years, like, Paige is not going to keep rotting here. Paige is too good for that. Like, too good of a player for that, in my opinion. So, eventually, they got to make something happen. How long have you been on live? I went on live at 3. So, I've been on live for 3 hours. I'm not getting to 4 hours, bro. I maybe have 10 or 15 more minutes with you guys. Oh, and then I'm going live again tonight for the game. You guys asked me to go live for the game, so I'm watching the Atlanta Dream game tonight, guys, so I will be going live for the game. I don't know how entertaining that I'm going to be because I'm really going to try to focus on the game, and I'll try to read the chat a little bit, but you guys asked me to go live for the game tonight, so I'm probably going live for Atlanta Dream game tonight. Someone asked me to post it. I don't know how entertaining my commentary would be, but I may post it as well. But yeah, I'm supposed to go live again tonight. I just realized I said I would do that. If they lose Paige, they will never get her back. I mean, obviously, yeah, for sure. You don't give away Paige. Like, you don't. You make everything right. Let me see. That video shooting those free throws in the crowd was confused on whether they wanted to boo or cheer her in Indiana. Goat, exactly, bro. You just got #1 gift. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you, Paige. Paige is so loved, exactly. It's true. It's true, bro. Everywhere Paige goes, like in New York, they were cheering for all these other teams, bro. They made us a Paige in Liberty jersey talk about Paige to the Liberty. I was like, y'all are greedy as hell. Y'all are greedy as hell talk about Paige to the Liberty. Let's be for real. At a certain point, it gets too greedy. No Tate McRae. Like, bro, the Liberty is stacked right now. The Liberty is stacked right now, so I don't know. I hope Sabrina has a good game today. I hope the replay is good. The Aces, I just don't think that they're going to play good basketball. If it shouldn't be close. It shouldn't be close, but did you guys see that thing about who was it? Kennedy Burke, she could play in case of emergency last game. I thought that was insane. Like, I feel bad. The Sky and Sun game is on. I hope you enjoy watching it because I'm not putting myself through that. Sky without Angel, I can't do it. Some of my friends watch the Wings without Paige and the Sky without Angel. I could never. Like, so, I don't know. Well, do you guys think Paige is going to play on Friday? I don't know if she's going to play or not. We'll see what happens, but I don't know if she's going to play on Friday. We'll see. I can't do neither. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I can't watch those teams. I can't watch my favorite players not play. You know? Like when you see them not play, you realize how much that they carry the team, bro. You really do, and I just hate the discrediting of the players as well. Like, putting a win-loss on one player, I don't like that. I don't like that, personally. Gonna be belt to ass. You talk about Aces versus Liberty tonight. I hope so. It's a terrible experience watching the Wins without Paige. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. The only time that I've done it this season is whenever, what is it called? They played Chicago because Angel was playing. That's literally it, so. Rest. I meant rest. Do you think Paige is going to rest or whatever? I don't know if Paige is going to play Friday. She might play. I wouldn't be mad if she does, and health is important. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I'm supposed to go to the game. Thank you for liking the live. Yeah. But please leave comments on here on my page. You can DM me on Twitter. Topics you want me to talk about for future lives. I'm going to do that live with my friend in the future, talking about all the teams and stuff. I'm going to do a live talking about Flau'jae versus AZ. I just need the topics to kind of be the headline for it, and then we can talk about other stuff within the live. But if there's other, like, what other stuff you guys want me to do for lives? I'd like other ideas and stuff. Dallas without Paige is like watching paint dry. Exactly. One person can't do it all. Team sport. I agree. I was saying she needs to be rested and they shouldn't clear her because the season is pretty much over. Yeah, I can see that. The only good slightly good thing is the chaos Paige brings to the bench. Paige on the bench is fun. Paige on the bench is fun. I think they watch the games to see Paige on the bench better than me. This is why I use Twitter. They're going to post the clips. Dallas wins without Paige. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry for real. But yeah, I don't know if Paige is gonna play. I don't know if she's gonna play on Friday. We shall see. But Paige is really funny. Paige is really funny. Like Paige is just really charismatic. Paige is really fun. Like that's why they should put a little bit more in the marketing. Like she gets a fair amount of marketing, but still, Sky is actually up right now. Well, they're playing the worst team in the league. I'd hope so. What's your opinion on Emma Miesemann? I've seen her play a few games. She played really well the last game. I did a review of the last game. She was getting some floaters, some shots in the paint to go. I thought she played really well. I thought she was official for her time, and I think she's a good player. Did you see the Dallas TikTok with Paige talking about the 3 studded tiers? I did see that. I thought that was funny. I saw that on Twitter. I think before the space. I mean, before the live. But yes, the Liberty is good this year. They have good depth off the bench. So yeah, I think I'm just a fan of Liberty in regular season. Once the playoffs start, I'm not a Liberty fan, bro. I might watch some of the games, and depending on who they win, like who they play, I might want them to win. But once it gets to that Minnesota game, you guys know where my allegiances lie. Maddie said, I need to get back on the court because I can't be babysitting duties for the rest of the season, bro. Chill. They're funny, bro. Yes, it went viral. It's funny what went viral. The Paige thing. Paige is hilarious. The amount of injuries this season is wild. So many players out right now. Schedule has to change. Exactly. Like I said, I really hope Kathy learns after the season that you can't work players to the bone like this. I really do. Are you going to review every playoff game or only the teams you like? I don't know. I think it really depends. I'm leaning more towards reviewing every single game, but I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know when the games are going to start. So I might have to catch some stuff on replay as well. Yeah. If the Fever make playoffs, you guys know I'm not reviewing. Unless the Fever plays one of my teams, then I will have to review it. If they make it, then I'm not, like, if the Fever were playing, like, the Mercury, for example, I'm probably not reviewing that because I just don't want to review the Fever unless they play my team. I just don't want to put that. But I am leaning more towards reviewing like a fair amount of the games and stuff because once the playoffs start, we got no Paige. We got no Angel. So I want to make more stuff for you guys. I want to watch more basketball. So yeah. How do you watch all the WNBA games if it's not televised? I have the WNBA League Pass. So after every game ends, whether it's on ESPN or CBS or ABC, whatever it's on, it goes to the League Pass and you can watch the replay. So that's what I did with New York the other day because I was watching the Dallas game. So I just watched it on the League Pass. So that's how I watched the game. But people have other ways to watch the game. There's like, what is it called? There's like other sites people use to watch the game and stuff, but I have League Pass. So they make it pretty easy for the most part. Yes, the page thing exactly. September 14th, is that when the regular season ends? When do playoffs end? Like when is the last possible date for the playoffs? Like how far? Because now they've stretched it to a 7-game series this year as well. So we do have those things. I don't know. I feel like we know why they expanded it to 7 games this year. We know that, but yeah. I follow people on TikTok who post it. That is true. This one account I follow on TikTok, what is it? Paige WBB5? I think that's the account. They live stream the games. So you guys can check that out, you know? If you guys don't, like, because some people don't have access to stuff. Some people do like to live stream the games and stuff. So you can. I think playoffs end in October. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be seated for the playoffs. Like, I have to see who wins it all. Like, that's how I started watching the Lynx was because of the playoffs. Like, that's how I became a fan. Like, really, I started watching Fee in the Olympics, and then I watched the playoff. Bro, that final series was so good. I don't think I saw every game. I might have missed a game or two. But what was it? I think it was that game 4, the Lynx won. Like, I saw the last 2 games. The game 5 still pisses me off. But it was good hoops. So I definitely, like, if they play each other again, that's like, going to be a really good series. But 7 games, you know, I worry about the health of the players. Chicago might end up losing. LOL, they look crazy without Angel. Exactly, bro. Like, they're playing the worst team in the league, but when you don't have Angel... And people were trying to hate on Angel Reese trip dub. A trip dub is a trip dub. Sorry. Like, fastest forward in WNBA history to get a trip dub. And, like, one of the youngest players. And y'all still gonna hate. So, like, I don't understand that. I want the Lynx to win it all. Especially now that they got DiJonai. Exactly. Like, you know how sweet it would be for DiJonai to go from one of the worst teams in the league to getting the chip? That would be really good for DiJonai. Like, DiJonai could definitely help with the chip. Like, defensively, a little bit of scoring. So, we'll see. But, bro, I just want Fee with a championship so bad. And I just hope that they don't, that everyone else can step up. Because you know that the game plan is going to be on Fee. You know that. Wings have 12 games in August. The most games for 1 month the entire season. I hate Kathy's scheduling, bro. Like, these players need multiple days of rest. Like, back-to-backs. Like, you're not getting no rest, bro. Like, all the traveling and stuff that they have to do, all the treatment that they have to do, like, it's just not conducive to player health. Fee definitely deserves... Exactly. Like, I just love Fee so bad. Like, I just want to see her get the championship. You know, they lost last year. New York got it. It is what it is. Like, I want Fee to get the chip. Like, I really, really want that. Sky up 10-6 right now. I'm surprised. Well, yeah, the game just started, bro. Like if the Sky win this game... I'm still not going to be moved, bro. You're playing the Connecticut Sun, bro. Like, I'm not moved. Bro. They said the Connecticut Sun coach is ass. This is my first couple months getting into women's basketball, but watching college basketball and your comment cut off. But, yeah, I'm excited for college, bro. And the WNBA is disappointing. See, this is what I was saying when I first started watching the WNBA. This is exactly what I was saying, okay? Because whenever I first started, I was like the lighting of the courts, I was like, why? Like, I felt like it wasn't lit up enough, and just like the whole production of it and stuff. I think they've got better, but I still hate the WNBA app and how it looks. And like, sometimes you go to watch the games and it's not working. Amazon Prime is not great at streaming it. Just like the money that they put into college and the way that the game is efficient. Like, college just feels like $1 million because that's probably what they put into it. Like, the WNBA, yeah. I mean, it's not, I don't know. The WNBA is so much more fun to watch than the NBA. I agree. People ask me, they're like, oh, do you watch the NBA? I'm like, no, that's boring as fuck. They don't play hard. I'm not moved, bro. We watched that one game, the Mavs versus the Lakers after Luka got traded. I was so bored. I'm sorry. Kathy set Paige up with a schedule. They got the hardest one, bro. Clock it. Apparently, the players now fly straight after the away games and they don't get to rest first. That's sad. This is what I'm talking about. Trying to see. The finals was not too good. Like, you didn't like the finals, you mean? You should be able to live stream on League Pass even if it's on TV. Thank you for bringing up this point. But I feel like if I have ESPN, if I have ABC, like whatever, I should be able to log in. And then I can just open up the League app and watch the things through there. Why do I have to open up a separate app for that? I don't understand that. Thank you for bringing that up. Because I very much agree with that point. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't, like, it's just the way that the app works. Like, the app is so, like, it's just not gonna, oh, no, not this year's, last year's final was better. Who do you guys think is going to the finals? Let's have that conversation. I think that, what is it called? We're probably gonna get the Lynx, and we're probably going to get the Liberty again. I don't know. Some people think that that's not going to happen. But, I mean, Phoenix, I'm just not thinking they're going to make it. I'm not thinking they're going to make it. Satu, I think Satu is back right now, but they said that Satu be getting hurt and all that stuff, and they live and die by the 3. I just don't think they have the personnel to get that done. I really don't think. I don't know. I think it's a rematch. If it's on ION, you can still stream it, but ABC and ESPN pay for it to be streamed available. Oh, okay. Fact that I find myself watching the WNBA more than the NBA. I tried to watch the NBA finals this past year. I'm like, oh, it's big stakes. It's so boring. They don't play hard enough for me at all. And the player personalities, I don't really have that one NBA player that I'm like, I have to watch every highlight. Like, I'm just not as invested, you know? Like, I might catch some of the highlights, but I don't have that one player in the NBA where I'm like, this is my GOAT, okay? I'm just not as invested. Like, it's just not for me. You know? Stewie is still out, so unless she comes back, I think Liberty will struggle to get to the finals. She said she wants to be back by her birthday. I think Lynx and Liberty. Exactly. Anybody saying anything else? I'm not saying it, bro. They're like, who do you think could maybe make the playoffs or be a dark horse? I said the Sparks, but the defense is terrible. You don't have good defense, you're not making it far. In my opinion, the WNBA is so much more watchable. Yeah. It's just, I think the personalities for me are just more likable in the WNBA. A lot of these NBA personalities, like, I just don't like. I don't know. It's just not for me, you know? Everybody think, like, you can, you know, it's just not for me. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a rematch of last year, so I'm excited about it. So hopefully different outcome. I think DiJonai certainly helps with that. I just hope everyone's able to step up because the game plan is going to be on fee. So thank you for liking the live. How many 7.1k likes on the live. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the live. Do you guys like the NBA? You guys got any players you like? There's a lot of popular players out there and stuff. But it's not for me. They can get their get back. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I need. That's what I need. So I'm hoping that comes to fruition. I'm hoping we see Fee with that finals MVP and that trophy at the end of the season, bro. That's all I need. That's all I need, bro. Like, New York is New York. I like them in the regular season, but when they get to Minnesota, bro, I'm not rooting for New York anymore. So I don't know, but yeah, I've become fond of New York again. After the finals last year, I had a bitter taste in my mouth, I admit. And after they played Chicago as well, I did not like the Liberty for the longest. So, you know, they came, you know, back into my heart because I had beef with them bad at the beginning of the season, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I used to love watching the Bulls, but their coach is trash and they continue to keep him. Why do you think they keep keeping him? No, I only watch WNBA for Paige CBH. I watched her at UConn because I live in Connecticut. That's fair. I miss Bulls D Rose days. Okay. I catch, like, I don't know. The NBA is just, I don't know. Like, the women, I just think there's so much more of a competitive fire there because it's so much harder to even get in. So getting in, like, they're going to give everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and like, I think that's what's so fascinating is the level of competition and like any team can lose on any night. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I only watch NBA if my favorite player is playing or the playoffs. Who's your favorite player? I'm not interested in NBA. WNBA is more interesting to me. See, exactly what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I mean, Dallas team got Cooper Flag, so I saw the highlights. He has good highlights. I will say that. They asked him about the WNBA, and you could tell that he does not watch. Okay, Ghosts and no Maya Moore. Like, I'm not moved. LeBron is my GOAT. Child, I hate LeBron. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because our front office is trash, too. I don't really hate LeBron as a player. It's really as a person, but whatever. NBA is more fun now. During playoffs, it's not as fun anymore. That's what people keep saying. They say they have the load management stuff. How are we getting Paige out of Dallas or Chris gone? I don't know. Somebody got to figure that out, though. I hate the Lakers GM. Well, I mean, Lakers GM got something done. Y'all got Luka. I love Steph. I do like his highlights. I will catch his highlights and stuff. They compare AZ a lot to stuff. Are there old WNBA games on YouTube? There actually is. I think you would have to search the games to see what you can find, I will say. I saw some Lynx games from the finals the year that they won. I was watching for Maya Moore, but that whole game plan was against Maya Moore, so I didn't get to see Maya Moore be Maya Moore, you know? So I want to watch more Maya Moore games from her MVP season 2014 because I saw the highlights, and the highlights are so good. So I do like Maya Moore highlights. I will say I could see why people said, you know, she's the GOAT. But I really wish I would have watched the WNBA during that time. Like, I genuinely do. Because Maya Moore's GOATed from the highlights that I've seen. But I would like to see more and stuff. But also, for old WNBA games, if you have League Pass, you can go back. I don't know how many years that it is, but you can watch some old games as well. So if you have League Pass and you're subscribed, you can go back some years and watch some games. I don't know how far back it goes to though. Maya is the GOAT, like, period. And Sky is losing out, bro. Exactly. Like, bro, Sky gonna keep getting blown out without Angel, bro. Like, they never want to give Angel credit. They're like, oh, but they lose with her. Okay, and Angel is averaging a double-double every game. What is everybody else doing, bro? We supposed to have winning hoops with this Chicago Sky roster with Kia Nurse? I'm not moved. Like, they sell the... Like, Chicago Sky is just genuinely so terrible. Like, it was so hard to watch last year. And I was like, it can't get any worse. That New York Liberty game... Oh my god, it was so terrible, bro. Like, you guys don't... Bro, I don't know if you guys followed me during that era when I gave my review of that game. It was tough, bro. And I thought it was weird how some of Angel's so-called... Like, there was a lot of discussion on Angel after that first New York Liberty game. I don't know if you guys remember the discourse during that time, but a lot of people were talking about the finishing and all that stuff. And Angel's going to get better with those things, obviously, but a lot of conversations were had, and people were acting like Angel just was not a good player anymore. And I'm just like, look, it's one game. It was not her best game, okay? But you also have to consider the fact that Tyler was misusing her, number one. And number two, the way that they played her. That's one of the reasons why the Liberty bothered me, bro. Jonquel Jones, when she played when she played the Chicago Sky, she played like she gets in WNBA Finals, bro. The attention to detail and just the game plan on double and triple teaming Angel Reese during that. Just the way that they play her. And just not enough help that game. It wasn't her best, but I knew it would get better for her, and it did. And when everything turned around, a lot of you guys, you're going to look at the conversation you guys had, and it's shameful. Because you have to think about what you're saying about your favorite players and everything. That's why whenever it's not, Paige's best game, Paige misses a shot, or I would never tweet that. And I'm very particular in the way that I talk about a Paige, an Angel, a Fee. You have to think about what the other fan bases are like. Other people are going to see that. People that hate Paige or whatever, they're going to co-opt those things, and they're going to use those things against you and to push their narratives, number one. And two, you think about all the pressure that's on them with their team and everything like that, the circumstances that they're on. Everybody has a bad game. It does not matter who your favorite player is. Everybody's going to have a bad game. And then you hope that they pick it up for the next one. Like, I'm just not going to hate. Like, I'm not going to hate. Everybody misses shots and everything. Everybody has a tough game. And they will be back. I know my favorite players will be back. I would never hate on my favorite players on the timeline. I would never do that. Sometimes I'm just like, are you guys really a fan? Because some of the stuff you be saying about your so-called favorite players. No, it's just me saying you can't critique. Sure, you can critique. But some of the stuff you guys say, that's going to be used against you. And people don't think about that, bro. I would never say that stuff. I would never hate on my favorite players. I'm sorry. What Angel Reese basketball has given to me, what Paige basketball has given to me, what Fee basketball has given to me, what AZ, what all they have given to me, I can only say go. I'm not going to put out anything that is incredibly negative on their name. Like, it would pain me to do that. I could never do that. I'm sorry. Like, people don't think about that. People are going to screenshot that shit. People are going to remember that. It really bothers me, bro. Like, you got to be smarter about the stuff that you say. Because when people use that against you, sometimes we don't tweet. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Paige is Wemby and Maya Moore coded, for real. I just said that was going to happen. Said what was going to happen. Oh, the Sky losing? Yeah. It gets old. Have you seen the Lynx have clinched the playoffs? I did see that, so, congratulations. What do you think of some of the players that's not in the WNBA that should be? Are you talking about, like, Kennedy Carter or anything like that? Or are you talking about people in college? Kennedy Carter was great for the Chicago Sky last year, but at the same time, I heard there were locker room issues. She said stuff about Angel, so I'm just not hungry, though. Like, I'm really not. I'm tired of people saying we need Kennedy Carter back, and Kennedy Carter's just weird to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm good. They are human, not robots. Exactly. Some people are very harsh. Like, very harsh. And I know that that's rich coming from me because I have my critiques and everything like that as well. But at the same time, like, my critiques are basketball coded. Okay? When I'm saying my stuff about Courtney Williams or whatever having a bad game, it is about the game. Like, I'm not, like, some people, they go to people's, like, DMs, they go on people's Twitter, and they say horrible things about them as a person. They directly tag them and say stuff. Why would you do that? It's a game at the end of the day. You have to keep perspective. Like, yeah, I'm a passionate person and all this other stuff, but people do too much. Like, they are humans. It's a game. Like, you have to have perspective. Do I get frustrated and have my opinions in the games? Yeah. But I make my video and I say whatever, but I would never, like, people do too. Like, people are not smart. All the Caitlin Clark fans acting like bro wasn't shooting Jen 31 threes on the roll this season, bro. Exactly. Like, it's like, when Caitlyn played bad this season, bro, they never wanted to talk about it. They never want to talk about it. She has a bad game, and they're just quiet, and they hope that she has a good one the next one, bro. Angel has a bad game. It's all the discourse. Every time I post a review and Angel doesn't have a good game, I know exactly what it's going to be. And that's why I just started blocking people, because I would remove the comments, but they just come back. They come back. And it's just, and it said Paige has one bad game in silver, bro. Paige is such, like, held to such a high standard, you know? As long as Paige gets double figures, that's all I really care about. She's had some games that haven't been her best this season. But you know, the next one she's gonna bounce back. The next one she's gonna bounce back. I've just seen what Paige Beckers can do, and I will never doubt that woman. Never, never. Everything that I've seen her do, like, that's GOAT. I'm sorry, like, that's GOAT. And a bad game isn't even the bad. Exactly, bro. Paige bad games be like 13 points. That's really good games for some people. And that just shows how high the standard is and all that stuff. Like, even the last 2 games, 16 and 17 points. And she's having back problems, bro. And she still delivered with that. With all the attention that she's getting defensively and all this stuff. Like, people just do too much. Exactly, bro. Like, some people just don't have grace. Some people don't have grace. Like, sometimes you just got to put everything into perspective. You know? I get my times where I get passionate and stuff, but sometimes you really got to put everything into perspective. So that's all I'm saying. Do you guys have any more questions? I'll probably stay on for a few more minutes to answer you guys' final questions, and then I'm probably going to end the live because you guys want me to go live again for the game tonight, for the Atlanta Dream game. Like I said, I do not know how long I'm going to be on live. If I forget to be on live, please tag me and say, hey, you forgot to start the live. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on live, but if you guys have any more questions, I'll answer a few more. She's been playing since October. Exactly. You talk about Paige, exactly. Like, she needs rest. Chicago really about to sell to the Sun right now. Of course they're going to sell to the Sun. Like, the Sun is scrappy. They scrappy for real. Like, Sanaya is playing well this year. Like, I like her defense a lot. Is Marina playing well today? Let me look. Marina. It's not bad. Let me see. Only the second quarter. 21-27. And see, this is why I'm not turning the game on, bro. Is watching Paige's slamming video. I'm watching Paige's slam videos again, and she did not have to do her brother's review like that, bro. Paige is hilarious. NA talking about a race for Rookie of the Year, not possible, bro. Like, they need to let go of that fake. Like, bro, the media just has certain agendas that they love to push over and over and over again. It's tired, bro. But yeah, y'all done with y'all questions? Y'all had anything else to say? Anything else to ask for? I'll give you guys like a minute to type up your questions. But I am about to end the live. But yeah. Again, I'm supposed to go live for the Atlanta Dream game. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on live. I don't know if I'm going to stream the whole game. So, yeah, we shall see. We shall see. But if you guys have any last thoughts, any final questions, I just want to give you guys a second for that. But I hope the game is good today. I hope Alicia, like, I hope it's something that's competitive. I hope both of them play well. I hope we see some good defense. I just want competitive game. And then I'll probably watch the Liberty replay. But that should, like I said, that should be a blowout. And if that's not a blowout, then they probably sold it in some fashion. But yeah. And then I got to save the live and I got to post the live. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to save. But yeah, really on here for like 3 hours and some change. So, yeah, I don't think you guys have any more questions. Oh, wait. Gonna sleep now. I'm gonna be awake. The Atlanta game, too late for me. So, like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be the full game. I might do, like, first half or part of the game. I may upload that. I don't know. But, yeah. Wishing you guys the best. Thank you guys so much for joining the live, for speaking with me today. It wasn't necessarily what we drew up, but thank you guys for staying on anyways, leaving your comments, for giving the gifts, for liking the live, for engaging with me for over 3 hours. Really appreciate you guys. Supposed to go live again tonight. And I'm supposed to go live again on Friday. I will keep you guys updated with that. You guys can check me out on my other social media, on my YouTube. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tonight for the Atlanta Dream game. Again, I don't know how much, but thank you guys so much. Have a good one.